Everything's broken, guys. Everything. Everything is not okay. I was read so many things. So many things. One, I forgot to log out of Minecraft, so I lost all my stuff. I died and lost everything. Then I was like, all right, I'll just get away from that and I'll try to fix the stuff with the stream because things weren't working. So I did that and nothing was getting fixed. Everything kept breaking on the OBS, and now none of my buttons work on Stream Deck, and I spilled water all over my keyboard. All right, let's see what happens here. The day was fine until we got to this part. Okay, all right, we're gonna log into this thing. Deep breath, here we go.
It's been 84 years, and I can still smell the fresh paint.
My sweetheart. Hey, heart. Thank you, Pepper. Wish me luck. Oh, Taco Ani, I'm so glad you're feeling better. Well, the anxiety's a little high, so just a little bit. Is there a new one to get? I thought there was a new thing that new stuff to Dang it. Chaos mode is in order. Oh, I'm a crewmate. Either is fun. Yeah, okay, a little chaos. Never hurt nobody. I see nothing wrong with this. I have nothing over here. I just looking at people, just hanging out. There's something to do. We are, Mystic. What? You can't hear it?
So hold on. I didn't even enter electrical.
Unbelievable.
First of all,
Brody was a morph there. It wasn't Brody.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I just saw Brody in the engineering.
I was doing Simon Says.
We were all
Astro,
just
I'm
in
gonna
the engineering
explain.
area.
I'm gonna be totally
I'm on
honest
it.
with you.
Thanks, Tit.
I told somebody to kill Tango, and if he did, I wouldn't report it. So that's.
You didn't report it, but you can say who it is. You didn't promise them that. I reported it.
Should I? I feel like that would kind of violate the game, though.
That's their problem for not reading the fine print.
My chat's telling me Scar's game was broken. I don't know if that's why he's dead or.
What does that mean?
Well, he was just standing by the cafeteria table the whole time, so.
Yeah. It's something about a screen. Sorry, Scar. We'll be quick. Let's vote out Tango.
That's not how that works.
Oh, wait,
That's not
he's
how
dead.
any of this works.
Sir Lagsworth
He
today.
We did it. We did it. We got Tango out.
All right, whoever voted for me, that's
Good
cool.
job.
How did I not get voted out there? That's what I'm wondering.
Nobody even voted for. They voted for me.
Nobody voted for anything.
That's the best part.
Oh, I got things to do. What's the cooldown at the beginning? Like 15 seconds or something? 30 seconds? 30 seconds, right? Bleh. What if I just ran around like this the whole time?
Don't really trust that. Joker, I don't trust people right now.
Do you ever?
No.
Thank goodness.
Astro got killed.
Endless?
Yes.
Where did you find Astro? Because I just left you and Astro while Impulse chased me, so.
You call that chasing?
I'll show you chasing
I call
next
that
round.
drafting, okay?
Uh-huh.
That's called drafting.
You're getting
It's more
there.
aerodynamic to be behind the tall guy.
We're not on bikes here, Impulse. Calm down.
Let's go ahead.
I found Astro deep in electrical. He's the back corner, back left corner, right on top of the vent.
You were just in electrical with Astro.
Yeah, I was. Well, no, I wasn't in electrical with Astro. I saw Astro on the outside of electrical, and then I saw him dead inside electrical.
For this kill, I can clear Mrs.
It's been
Tango. She was in.
84
happening?
years.
So,
I can still
just
smell
gonna
the
put some
fresh
suspect
paint.
on Impulse and Endless. which
Thanks,
I've already
Tom.
done. They were just in
Appreciate
the
it,
corner
friend.
talking to each other in electrical, and they were like,
We
"Oh,
weren't
we're just
talking.
dancing in here," and then they both
Dude.
leave. There's quotes here, Endless, and then Impulse chases me, and then you
Drafting.
were with Astro.
The
Sorry,
word's drafting.
drafted me.
I was
What
trying to
was-
figure out why I couldn't use the vent.
Yeah. That's what I was. That's what I was like,
I was
what are you
dancing
doing?
outside the vent, trying to open it.
It's just one of those days, Endless. Nothing's gonna work, man.
No, I'm serious. I was trying to figure out how to open the vent, and it wouldn't work. And that
Yeah.
made me sad.
Impulse ran to the left, and then when I went to follow him, he wasn't doing.
You're
the
not too
test.
late, July.
He was gone.
Like I said, I think it's
would
a
you drafting,
Me, that
okay.
doesn't even make any sense.
Practicing my drafting skill.
You need to work harder on your
Drafting
drafting.
or
Oh, endless.
Oh man.
Oh no.
trying to be an architect or something.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
Stop watching TikToks.
Joker, what do you think's going on here?
I don't know, man.
You're
You're
glad
asking.
You're getting your tasks done, anyways. I see what you're doing. I appreciate
Hear
it.
it.
Oh, you're welcome, man.
Suspicious. When it went on sale last week, I'm like,
Huh? Time to do oxygen.
25932.
Huh.
Check.
Pearl, why? You better explain to yourself. Why are you not running oxygen right now to save the ship?
Because I know people kill on left-hand side because oxygen's on the right-hand side. Impulse. I don't know if as much as really any explaining I need to do on this one.
Did you see who
I think a
killed him?
banana happened to slip and happened to stab and slice a lovely etho in half, so. And cold oxygen, so it would go
It's
to the
been
right-hand side.
84
Thanks,
years.
Howitzer.
My knife, but...
And I can
Appreciate
still
it, bud.
smell the fresh paint.
The fact that you were holding it in the first place, though, you know, we're not making a smoothie here, Impulse.
Fine.
Banana smoothie sounds so
Did
good.
Did you actually
I'm voting
see him kill?
I didn't need to see it. He was walking
So,
away from the body very blatantly.
Gesture is on, right? Like that is a thing.
Yeah, and
Yeah, it's on.
Impulse is pushing the Jester angle pretty hard.
No, it's Impulse.
I'll go with whatever Brody does. I
I'm
don't.
100% Impulse. It's Impulse.
Yep. I already voted.
Evil.
It's very Impulse.
Yes, sir.
Evil. What did you vote for?
I voted
It's
for
been
Are you sure you
84
would rather-
years.
you. I mean,
Hey,
I can
Nightshade.
still smell the fresh paint.
Joker, why are you taking too long to decide? It's a little suspicious.
Somebody skipped. Thanks for that.
Yeah, I skipped.
Sorry, buddy.
I don't believe it.
the jester skipped.
That was a sloppy round. Way to start.
Hey,
Oh.
look at that.
Wow. Okay.
No.
Pearl was
Oh.
Yeah.
You were really going back to try to get caught, not check
Yeah,
on me.
pretty much, but then I'm like, okay, well.
Impulse, you took advantage of a man
I didn't know
down.
you were
I'm
the last
so
one
sorry.
left.
Nightshade,
I didn't
thank
know
you,
were
friend.
broken. I'm so sorry. I felt terrible.
Well, I mean,
my
I'm usually
cat
broke
told me.
about 90% of the time, so it's not like it was a rare.
I thought there was another imposter
Sky,
left,
why
so
did
I
you
was
use
gonna
Guardian
like
Angel?
try and build.
I figured you
Do I
guys
have
were
it?
being weird in there.
You were the
were
first one to
dead
die,
first,
so you would have had it.
I didn't know
Unless
that.
you were
My
being
game
real
capture
weird.
froze.
All right, time to power up the ship with my walking.
Blink time back when you die or something.
Could have
with that
saved
glove?
Tango.
Thanks, Shay. How you doing, friend?
Oh no.
How's the job and stuff?
That's just starting the match. Mute Brody.
It is nice to see you for a
Is that what
change.
you were going for?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Different.
All right. 10-minute cooldown for killing Scar.
Yeah,
make up for last round.
Roll.
Wait,
Yeah, just the last round.
The
Yeah,
man
no,
witch.
stuck in your head.
I'll tell you that right now. Look at those.
Oreos or something.
You don't flip.
Into the washed up. And I was just.
So wait, I can fix something once each round, right? Or something?
Man, I gotta take out the tennis balls.
what just happened? What?
Wait,
Okay. I wasn't paying attention.
wasn't she just in here?
She was just talking. And then
Endless. Who walked out with you? Someone more as you.
Mrs. Tango walked out with me.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Could do that.
I am so
There
confused
were
right
two
now.
Endlesses. There were two endlesses.
Who reported it?
Who else was in that room?
Nobody Oh, you reported it.
Yeah, I was in the room. I was doing the spinning wheel thing.
But
I
you were
messed up.
still up there.
I totally understand,
Who
Taco.
else was in there with me?
Taco Ani,
Noticed that there
I'm
was-
glad you're healthy.
Oh, Joker, where were you?
Take care of yourself. I was standing in the doorway to the med bay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pearl and Etho were with me on the right side.
Who was passing Joker, who was in the doorway of
The med bay.
Astro, where were you?
He was passing behind me.
That's the Joker, you said? Okay.
Yeah.
I just passed Joker going from engines over to the cafeteria.
Endless, when you were leaving, was that body there?
No. I
Did
thought
drop
I
right
was
in front
still
of you.
talking to her. I didn't realize that she was. That would explain why she wasn't responding.
Suddenly,
Where was Etho?
Endless is just the guy that I see dead people.
Where was Etho?
You don't need to know, Tango. I was where I was. Okay.
Exactly.
He was on the ship.
Bottom of electrical by chance?
I was with the Brody man. He can vouch for me.
Okay.
Yes.
He did all right.
Me, Etho, and Pearl. Yeah.
How does that? Oh, I should know this. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at chat. feel like Atlas, you should know who this is. You're
Yes,
sus.
I should. You're 100% sure. Right, I should. I don't know why I don't. I'm so confused about
The
what I
worst.
did.
I'm gonna go
I forgot how to pay attention.
What?
I'm gonna save this.
Oh, yeah, I haven't done leaves in a while.
Right here.
I like oxygen.
I reached the buttons.
I like to breathe. Oh,
Oxygen.
okay.
Oh, we had an
Here,
engineer
but
do
they're
it.
only allowed to do
Okay.
round. So that's it. That's it.
We did it. We saved the ship. Well, you guys did. Somebody in here did.
No, I think it was engineer.
It was the engineer that saved it. Which is me! It's alright, everybody. Just gonna...
Please don't kill me.
Why would
I'm
I...
just trying to rewire the ship.
Why would I do that?
Oh, it's just you got a little smirky face on, and I don't.
I always have a smirky face
I don't know
on.
how I feel about it. Smirky face.
Smirky face. How you been, Endless?
Doing all right.
Yeah?
Busy, very, very busy,
A lot of work.
but not in a necessarily a bad way. Just exhausting way.
Ah.
Oh, we should fix that, or should.
Yeah, let's go
we
fix
have-
it.
477. Got this one.
Oh, Endless did it.
Good job, Evil.
And because he did it, we did it.
Anybody did it. It was.
Well, doesn't look like anybody else is doing this one.
Oh no, it doesn't.
Waiting for that
Uh-oh.
there.
What's going on here?
What is happening
On the
here?
other side.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I gotta hit the button. I didn't hit the button.
Uh-huh.
Oh, how convenient.
was-
How convenient is
That
that?
was oh, yeah.
Theoretically, restoration.
Kinda want to for that.
That was close. That thing was running for a while.
Tango's forgetting how to play the game. What are you doing? Just standing
He's
there.
what?
The files all
Oh, he's
gone.
dead! Never
So who did
mind.
I see?
he's dead.
So hold on.
Somebody Sheriff Tango.
Red is
So
dead.
that wasn't Tango.
Oh,
So
Tango's dead.
I watched Tango kill somebody, but it wasn't Tango. And let's see.
I
Where
mean, it's
was
pretty obvious. It's
everybody?
probably evil.
That's probably true. But where
He was at the
everybody?
initial scene of the crime.
I was not. I was on the left side of the ship.
But
You were. You poked me with your beak.
Okay. Endless Joker.
It's hard getting through a
Etho,
door with that
Astro,
thing. It's
Impulse.
long.
I was on my way to upper engine. I was in lower engine, but I was on my way to upper.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh!
What? Evil
Okay.
killed himself.
Miss.
Evil killed himself.
So Impulse, Astro, Etho.
I was going
Did
through
somebody try
cafeteria.
to kill me? Or what was that? I don't know.
Okay. Impulse.
I don't know. Evil's dead.
I
Joker
think
and I
Evil tried
were
to
in
assassinate somebody and was
the
wrong.
storage room.
Yeah,
He
I was
doing the
taking a
trash
dump.
in the bottom right. Yep.
Can anybody confirm that?
What?
I can confirm that I heard
can.
him as I went
Okay.
through storage.
Well, yeah, we were walking together. We watched Tango fail at the
Yeah, Tango
oxygen.
was just standing on the oxygen while 47 other people were also waiting for him to finish the code.
Astro,
Hi,
did you kill
Etho.
anybody this round? Astro?
Whoa, the stone
Said no.
silence on this guy.
You didn't
I said
say
no. Yes, I did. I said no.
Get him out of here.
I said no pretty much immediately.
Whoa!
Astro.
Jeez,
Thanks for
the
voting me
late
out for
response
you
would get
not
you kicked.
paying attention to me.
6
for-
seconds.
We all paid attention to you.
No, for
I
the
said
record,
no.
I didn't vote for you, Astro. Just
If
put
he's
that out
not
there.
the imposter, this is a.
Wow.
What?
Listen,
I'm so happy
Astro
that
and
I won
Evil
while I was
are
letting
two
the
of the
dog
best
out.
Stone Cold killers we have. I'm disappointed in you guys.
Oh, jeez.
I blew it.
Sorry, Dad.
They're not that good. We got him out. We won that game.
I didn't deserve to be voted out there because I definitely and Brody and
I think
to-
you were
and-
muted or something because
No, I was
we
not.
didn't- Nobody heard you.
Evil, the
didn't say
craziest
anything.
thing though, as we're walking down that hallway, and you're just like, "Yeah, go ahead, I guess." I was like, my skin just went cold. I was like,
And then I heard.
I'm
Pearl
hydrating.
scream,
This
so I
is
went
water.
to Turn around and stab her.
How
Yeah,
did
it was
Evil
Joker
die in
when
that?
we
I'm
ran across
confused.
Evil.
As soon as somebody threw sus on me, I'm like, you know what? All it usually takes is for somebody to throw sus on me, and everybody votes for me anyhow. So I'm like, I'll take a shot in the dark and guess that Etho's the engineer. And nope.
It was the jester, wasn't he?
Oh.
I was the engineer.
"Yeah."
Yeah, I should have told you, Evil, that he was the jester, because I could tell from the start.
So what role?
You probably did tell us, and we didn't hear it.
I was the Morphling, but I also had Assassin assigned to me, I guess.
You can have both.
Assassin's still on. Okay, somehow I missed that. Are we okay with Assassin staying on though?
Which is
there it is.
We are.
Also, Tango, everyone was like, every time I passed somebody, there was 2 people there. I had no chances to kill anybody, especially because I should have just. I knew the Etho was the jester. I should have just killed in front of him.
Who did you try to assassinate? Ian?
Always a safe bet to kill
I
Etho.
tried to assassinate Etho, thinking
It was worth a shot. You were
Hey, how are
you were
you?
gonna go.
Thank you for your follow.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, thank you.
Jester after him.
Yeah, how did you? Oh, yes, the Joker or the Jester. The Joker.
Yeah, I'm right here. What?
You say my name.
Yes.
What the
Somebody
heck
got
was
the
that?
zoomies. Somebody got the zoomies. Nice.
Oh, gas.
I'm so fast.
I've got gas. Jeez. Etho, what are you doing in here? That's not where the thing is.
Joker, what are you doing?
I was wondering what you were doing.
Acting weird.
You went into electrical.
Nobody wants
Why'd
to
you
fix
go
the
in
ship.
there?
Okay.
Miss T.
What?
What happened? Whee! And she just goes like flying at Mach 47 away from reactor.
I feel so fast.
All right, real quick, where was everybody on the ship?
I was in electrical because all my tasks are in electrical.
Okay.
I was getting chased by Joker.
Oh, hold on a second,
Where?
Etho.
Where?
Hold
How
on.
do you know he wasn't drafting?
Yeah. First off, I had gas, and then I was heading to.
Well, that's a separate issue. Just keep that to yourself.
Okay, I was going to the reactor, and as I started to walk, I watched Etho come up behind me and immediately go up into electrical. So I went in there going,
What a
"What?"
way to waste Brody's time, Joker. Come on.
Impulse, Tango, Hot Guy, where were you all?
Hand on the reactor because it was going off. I
I was
waiting for a
arriving
second.
in reactor.
Who was I with when the
Astra on my
reactor went
tail.
off? We were going to save it together. And then
Astra,
they went
where
and
were
they
you?
peeled off.
Because I'm about to.
I don't understand.
Before I answer, can you hear me?
Yes.
Is my voice coming through?
Okay.
He's wasting time.
Can I make sure?
I'm done with all of
He's
this.
running the clock down.
Where was the body?
I was with Tango going to the reactor meltdown.
Pearl, where were you?
I did a scanny scan, and then I was heading down towards communications. Well,
And
sorry,
that's
I'm gonna
true
say
because
scanny scan in terms
I
of
saw
car.
her go into communications.
So the body was over by weapons, and I was solo with him, and somebody swooped in and killed him.
Astra did come from that direction.
That was
Did,
quick.
but I did not kill anybody.
Hey,
I didn't
what'd
wanna
I do?
say it, like out loud because I needed to find out where everybody was.
Probably the smile that's in like the condensation on your face.
I see nothing wrong with a smile. I have 3 things in electrical.
Social lines.
I'm gonna do everything except
One
electrical.
of my asteroids because I shot them all out of
That's
the
a flash.
Okay. Is it just my destiny to walk in on people slicing people in half?
That's your destiny?
See, I know you are having so much fun, but
Just don't choke.
choked on the bone of the dead body. That's what I'm saying.
Wait, she's a cannibal?
Tango, since you're dead, I think we need a wellness check.
Food too fast.
There's
Yeah,
a tango that
escalated.
body that was flopping over, and here's Mrs. T going noom nooms around it.
What is... What?
Noom nooms?
Noom nooms. It's a combination of num nums and zoomies.
Yeah, noom nooms.
Noom nooms.
That is very funny to me.
So she's the jester?
So
No, it was definitely, you can't jester that. It was only Mrs. T there, and the body was still flopping over.
I was
can't get over
weeing
the
around and Pearl was in there standing next to Impulse. I was just running around.
Impulse.
Whee!
It's been 84
Air
years.
Mitch.
Somebody says num nums.
And I can still smell the fresh
It's
paint.
been
Did you say that
forever,
you were
friend. How
weeing
are you?
All over the place.
I was weeing all over the place. Did you? Did you
But
see?
in the middle of this space, I'm gonna
I've
need
never
you
seen somebody
to
run
make
so
sense.
fast.
Do we have a
Nice
janitor?
to put the Noom at an end. This is it. How did you get 2 people to vote for me?
That laugh.
Imposters, probably.
That laugh is so
Oh
evil.
gosh.
Tango.
Yeah,
Do I still?
No, she doesn't get to be speedy.
Oh, I need to go get gas. It has been 84 years.
Right. Wait, you
That's
stuck
basically what this is. It's so bad.
I mean, it's an IPA. Of course it's bad.
Yeah, Lizzie, can you copy what Winter posted so that we have that link? Or one of my mods copy what Winter posted?
Seven, 6.
Good job, Etho.
Thanks,
Wow,
Joker.
hold on. Can we talk about where nobody else is right now? Where is everybody else?
I'm going to
Oh,
med
that's
bay.
yeah. Check the
Sure
cameras.
Everybody's on the right side of the ship where the dead bodies
Does anybody have a med bay task?
I sure do. Let's go. Come kill me in there.
Let's go. You go first.
mention.
You don't have that
Who's
one.
that security room?
You said you asked if I had a task in medbay. I do.
Where did
So I heard what you heard.
he die?
Evil.
Really?
I might have saw it wrong, but I'm pretty sure you glitched through the door after you killed.
No, sir. Hot guy did the kill.
Vote Evil.
No.
Wait.
Kill and told Etho, don't tell anyone.
Where's the body, Etho?
It's top right of like cafeteria. Or,
Okay.
Like,
Who was on campus? Did anyone see?
I was on cams.
Evil like just slaughtered poor Impulse.
That wouldn't be possible considering I was just dancing around with everybody over by
Yeah.
engine.
And I saw a hot guy up on the cameras over by the cafeteria.
And so,
Pearl can be
Okay, what's
witness
pretty
that I was
suspicious?
an innocent man struggling with my keys.
There's no
I mean,
keys
you
on
were there
this.
for a while, but then I left with Impulse alive, and you.
No,
you
the keys.
together,
I was switching from the
technically.
mouse to from the keys. You know, the little arrow guys. And I prefer to go with the mouse. It's a little bit more dexterous, so I can move around a
I'm
little.
voting for a hot guy for a lot of words.
Oh, come on! I just let the man change his keys in peace. You know, Pearl's harassed me with those little hands and the.
There's
All
a
right,
lot
let's
of
go,
words.
Dinosaur's breath is horrendous.
I
I'll
love
tell you
that-
right
Did you
now.
have
I love
a
the
task in medbay?
I thought I did. It turns out I didn't.
Brody just
Yeah.
votes on a whim.
No, it's no whim. The
Whim?
first 2 games we won because I knew where everybody was. He's talking too much. No offense, hot guy.
And vote for Sam, just in case.
Oh, how strange.
Oh, look, and Etho's a jester. Huh.
Suspicious.
It's weird.
Do you think a jester twice in a row?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, hot guy.
You were a jester when you threw Evil under the bus. I was like,
Sorry, hot guy.
I failed. There's so many times
No,
I should have
I
killed,
failed
but I didn't.
because I was just running around like a fool because I was so fast.
couldn't
Like
be.
the speed on that seemed
I'm
faster
coming for
than
you,
ever.
Pearl.
Okay.
Etho-
It down just a little bit. It was crazy.
Etho,
It was
if
really
you
fast.
hadn't had said, "Hey, let's check the cameras," I probably wouldn't have gone to the cameras to see all of that.
I realized that after Scar did the kill there. It's like now it's everybody saw it probably.
Yep.
But I had to try something at least.
He really wanted to kill me in navigation, but somebody called a meeting, so.
Free to kill. If whoever would like to do that, please do. Please.
Free to kill.
Who closed the door?
I don't know.
Open the
Which
door.
one of you is closing doors?
I don't know.
Somebody likes to close doors? Jeez.
Nobody likes those things.
obvious
That breath,
jester.
Pearl. Gotta get you like a dinosaur-sized mint.
Excuse me? Great breath, thank you.
Oh, now.
Give you
Or
good
not.
stuff.
I'm so slow.
Ooh.
Etho and
I
you.
can't deal with this slowness.
That makes it easier.
No, if I'm too
Evil just
assertive,
walked away from
they'll think it's
evil.
me.
Killing evil.
How does that work, Tango?
He's very busy.
I'm gonna go on a limb here, but I think we have a morpher.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't think it was. I know it wasn't Scar. He was in electrical with me as I was leaving.
Well, I can
Brody
tell you
wants
that
Brody wants to
Joker
be
impulse
voted out.
and I-
Yeah, they do.
Yes.
So
Should vote out Brody because
See, but
he
now
wants
people
to
are gonna
go.
think I'm a jester. Stop that.
Yeah, because he wants to go scrub out his mouth because he
It's-
doesn't like the taste of things.
Well, that's a smart move.
Joker, Impulse, and I were stuck at a
This
door in
sounds
cafeteria.
like not
so-
family friendly.
It's very family friendly. It's okay.
Joker
He said he wants to
Impulse,
scrub out his mouth. That's all.
Endless.
yeah, we were stuck at a door.
Alright.
Yeah, we were.
Astro, where were you there right at the end?
He was following me. Not.
where was
doing
I, Brody?
tasks from the
Okay,
right side
thanks,
all the way
friend.
to the
I can't
bottom
do the
to
raid video.
I was interviewing you.
So I owe you
sir.
one.
Miss T, where were you?
I was doing wires right where you were.
Oh, so it's you.
You're so
In
observant.
Storage, I
Tango.
did wires, and then I went to admin and did wires, and then I walked up through the cafeteria to go to
Did
reactor.
There were wires everywhere. They were attacking me from all
I had
sides.
6 wires on my list to do. It was weird.
I've had this happen to me myself.
And I.
Me, myself, and Irene. It's an old one.
That is a terrible movie.
It really
It's a
is.
pretty bad movie.
It's not that great.
But I'll watch it again.
Apparently.
Rawr,
Right,
rawr,
right,
rawr.
right. Oh, I love you. Right. Let's go.
What?
Hi, Scar.
What?
What?
How's my breath smell now? Okay, huh?
You know what?
How's
I
my breath
gotta
smell
say,
now?
there's been an improvement. There's an improvement here.
Oh, really?
Can't handle the slowness. It's so slow. Oh! Joker!
Holy. Wow.
Murder! Joker
Who-
murdered. Hot guy.
Yep.
Who would have who kills Scar that early in the round? Really?
Joker did it.
He's
Yep.
got a 10-minute buffer, guys. Oh, we agreed.
Joker killed Hawkeye?
Yeah.
Joker killed Hot guy.
Did you see him kill Hawkeye, or did you see him near the body of Hawkeye?
I saw him run past the body of.
Mm.
We sure
Yeah.
it wasn't a
Could have
morph?
been doing the dance, you know, the jester dance.
I'm not muted, right? You guys can hear me?
No, you're good.
All
You
right,
said,
good.
You said you
you
admitted it. It was me. Oh, I want to
you
get
sound-
voted
you
out
sound
so
like
I could
it.
win.
You sound like a jester.
That's exactly what he said. That's. I mean,
Word for
he
word.
sounded just like Joker. Just.
Oh.
Where was the body?
In the hallway, in between security and reactor.
Okay.
I was with Mrs. T, and there's no way she did it.
Because I'm so slow.
Mm-hmm. I was making fun of her for being slow.
The counter of your previous round.
So either Joker did it or he's Jester.
Oh, I did it.
Bro, where were you?
Is anybody sheriff? Do they want to
I'm above mid-bay.
hit Joker?
Well, that's rude.
Probably
Worth a
shouldn't
shot.
admit
Or
it.
assassin? Want to go for one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, bring it.
Yeah, go for it, assassin. Give it a go. Let's see what happens.
Do it.
Tell
Yes.
us what you're gonna do first.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Assassin, am I?
He doesn't even.
Multiple jesters this round.
What game are we playing again?
Everybody's a jester.
Yeah. Yeah.
Joker.
Yeah.
If you don't kill me, the next person you kill, we'll see who can get each other voted out. Is that a deal? Don't kill me, and we'll see who's the better liar between the two of us.
Oh, I'm not gonna win that. Everybody.
Come on.
Okay.
You know what? You know what would be fun.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Or, you know what I could do?
Don't kill me.
You know what I could do?
I'll leave you to.
Yellow. Whoa, they're all red.
Yellow?
Jeez. Everyone was red. The shield was completely. Do. Quit dick!
Oh, it's Tango's dead.
Shit, that was super quick.
Hey, Miss Tango.
Yes.
Didn't Endless come from that way?
I had no idea.
Come from what?
The south?
The South.
I was in the cafeteria just now.
You were in cafeteria?
I came into the reactor, and you guys had just cleared it, and I now went north.
And then where were Astro and Joker?
High-fiving each other.
That's right. We were standing on
Because you
Impulse's
guys
body.
just killed
Yep.
people?
We were
Yep.
just
So
standing.
which one of us are you gonna vote out first?
We'll do Joker first. That's fine. I'm voting for Joker.
Why Joker?
Because he
Well, I
loves
already
me
know You
more.
weren't doing tasks, and somebody will probably sheriff you. So
So really, who wins here, Astro?
everyone.
Yep. See?
No.
Who wins here, Astro?
It's kind of a weird one.
Certainly not you by the sounds of it.
Hey, there's not that
I
many people
win!
left in this match.
Oh wait, yeah, he's Jester. Oh no.
Nah.
Astro's the
No
jester!
big deal.
Oh, thanks.
Joker wasn't Jester.
Okay, so I guess it was
He
good
really-
considering that first round.
Pearl.
He was too accepting.
I thought you were saying you were assassin. You didn't.
No, I was sheriff.
I don't know why he would do that.
Come on, I was downloading data.
What's up, Astro?
Body's found.
What you got, Astro? What you got for us?
You muted, Astro?
Great.
I am muted.
Okay.
I'm upset that we voted out Joker there. That wasn't very nice.
Oh,
I'm-
all right.
I mean, we feel like it
married
was
his
him
butt.
though, right? Because in that first round, he was very sus, and the other
That was
reason we didn't
definitely
vote him
him.
was because we thought he was a Joker.
He's
100%.
Oh, that's just Joker. He was just being weird.
But
He's
I
not.
think-
He's
I
not
think
gonna be able to
we
get
need
out
to
of this
vote
now.
Somebody out, so we need to vote somebody out.
is it you, Astro? Do we need to vote you out?
Are you
Is that what you're like?
I would say.
are you
don't vote
requesting
Astro.
to
I
be
feel like this is
voted
a-
out?
No, I think it's Mrs. Tango. She was kind of weird that last round.
You bet. Vote for me.
I believe.
Well,
that
Brody,
Joker
when
was-
you were
He's trying
asking
so
her
hard.
to verify your statement about Endless, she just blew you off.
I don't. It's everybody. I'm gonna hit skip.
I wasn't paying attention.
I'm gonna hit skip.
Astro,
That's pretty norm.
you shouldn't.
They're gonna win this now
That's
because
Who's voting for me?
monologuing.
Who
Why would you vote the dinosaur?
Oh my god.
Maybe according to Sky, I got bad breath there. I got nothing else in my name.
Oh, I'm gonna torture her with bad breath here.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Bad
Right,
breath.
trying
Very
this
terrible.
again.
Terrible breath. Breath. Oh.
I love my breath. My breath is great.
Everyone's watching you, Pearl. You
Oh,
better
I'm
do
gonna
something
die
cool.
before I get there.
The pressure's on.
We're all watching. Can you pull it
I
off?
like my breath.
All right, Pearl. I'm gonna tell you if I see anybody.
Maybe 18 minutes.
I'll keep an eye out for you, Pearl.
Stinks.
No one's over here.
Uh-oh. Break me off a piece of that. Tic-tac. Go. How did she just lose?
Brody's right there. Oh. Uh-oh.
Your chance, Pearl. You blew it. He
Uh-oh.
saw you unmorph. Now what are you gonna do? He's right on the table. You can't catch him. Oh, doors! Who did the door? Joker, was that you or Pearl? That was
Oh
impressive.
no, that was me.
It was closed. That was dumb.
That was me.
Oh, she morphed.
Pearl,
How you doing, bro?
do it.
Why is
Pearl.
it me? Exactly.
Yep.
Why is it me?
Because saw
Because
you.
we watched you kill him.
We watched you
I know what you're
kill
talking about.
him.
I stand.
See, clearly.
I stand by my statement of last time that it was Mrs. T.
Okay, Jester.
Mrs. T.
I'm voting for Mrs. T.
Okay.
Interesting.
Bro.
I'm just gonna do I'm just gonna take some time here, right?
She's
Okay.
spinning her wheels.
64 seconds.
Bask in
Yeah,
your
just gonna
63 seconds.
take a second here, and
I tried.
Tell us the story.
which one of you is it?
So
You're coming down with me. You're coming down with me. I ain't going alone. Who is it? Who's an engineer?
All right, you vote for Astro.
Who is it? I'm gonna
she's
stab you
assassin.
right here, right now. Who is it? Be honest. Come
Are
on.
you an assassin?
To go down with the
Even
big
if
old
she
dinosaur.
assassins someone,
Come
it
on.
doesn't matter.
Get
She
it.
still loses.
No, she
No,
can
you
win
won't
here
get
if she gets this
Come
right.
on. Who is it?
It would still be 2
Who's
to
the
1.
engineer?
If she votes
Moving
Miss
on.
Tango and kills Endless,
I mean, it's one of us.
I know, 1 in 3 chance.
Well, because Astro's Jester.
Is it?
Okay.
Astro said he voted Miss Tango, so
I'm an engineer.
I let you vote me out. That was wrong.
Pearl,
Here's
you
one
got me
shot.
monologuing.
Pearl doesn't
I
pay
was holding
attention.
myself in laughing after hearing doing your ghost
I
talk.
was so about to stab her and sheriff her. And she just
Joker, I say that is a null round because our body didn't get reported.
Well, I had said the previous round that I was mayor.
yeah,
Why
but
didn't assassin
you
so-
lost
You
because
were so far away from me.
That's not fair.
that backfired. Yeah, it is fair.
Was I?
That was fair game, man. You lost.
That was not. I'll give you half a win. There.
I will always get voted out
But
before
know
you,
what's funny is that
Astro.
we could
Always.
See, like I saw her.
Most times.
Well,
Kill you.
I think I would have had a
she just
chance
morphed back.
if somebody would have
And
actually
I
seen
saw
us
her as
That's
you
true.
and
instead
her
instead
turned
of
back to
reporting
Pearl, and she
Tango's
was chasing
body.
me. I was like, oh yeah.
crewmates.
Yeah.
She,
See me through
she
the
killed me
door.
with the door closed. Yeah.
Because
I saw.
I was doing.
saw
I was
the
at
ghost
admin and I could see below the door.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I saw
it was
Brody at the
unfortunate.
I mean,
door.
it is 11 people,
And
that
then
does
I
make
saw
a
you.
difference.
I tried, Pearl.
to get through
I
the door,
tried.
And I knew
Let's play it
Astro was a
safe. That's
jester,
fine.
so.
I thought it would help with assassins on. It
Who was the
would.
engineer?
It's a long time to wait 30
I didn't see.
seconds when the time
No,
is.
Yeah,
I was
it's low-
mayor, and I
it's
said I was the
25%
mayor, and
levels.
yet for some reason you didn't assassinate me as the mayor.
You're the mayor?
Yeah, that's
I
how.
didn't even know that.
That's how Joker got voted out with
Who was the
27
engineer,
votes.
Because we definitely had one.
27.
Where's imposter cooldown?
I tried to help there at the end, Pearl.
Sure was it you?
I threw that door up.
I was
But-
the jester.
Alright.
I was
Thank
a-
you anyway.
I was a little late on the door. And then you killed.
You can kill faster
That's
now.
okay.
You killed
I was trying to
Hawkeye.
get you to vote for Mrs. Tango with me, so that
I'm sorry, Scott. I had to.
Oh, it's okay. I'll put you're number 1 on my list.
Oh. What, from brushing my teeth?
Don't scroll out of this. You know what you've done.
Oh my gosh. It's like everything's an electrical.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh no.
Because you closed the door on
I gotta
Pearl. It was
go.
awesome. And swoop, and swoop, and swoop.
It's like a aerobics.
Go get some food, Loki.
Oh,
Oh,
did I close it before that started?
Brody dead already.
One time we did a bit of jazzercise at swimming. I just didn't enjoy it. I'll tell you that.
Where's the stinky stinky?
Oh, hey, Etho.
The stinky stinky. That's Pearl's breath.
Hey.
So I just saw Brody like 4 seconds ago. He went down to Shields, and then when I went to Shields, he was dead, and I heard Scar singing a soup and squirrel.
It
No.
was 100%.
No, that's jazzercise, Etho. We were doing a little bit of aerobics.
Yeah.
Keeping tone, keeping lean and mean.
80s aerobics.
They
on
were
the
still in
dance floor.
admin.
Yeah.
Oh, were they an admin?
Yeah.
Confirm hot guy was in admin with me.
Yeah.
Join us,
Brody
Etho.
just
I was-
died in
Invitation.
Shields.
I was there.
Yeah, guy was in admin again.
I can vouch for Evil. He went to electrical.
I did.
I can vouch for myself. I was shooting asteroids.
Mrs. Tango was going into med bay for something.
So that leaves.
I had a sample
Pearl and
to
Evil are your
test.
killers, or that's it. What? Some.
No, because I scanned card and then I went to go do fuel.
Or
It's
is
not
this
me, that
a
side of the ship.
self-report?
Why are you whining? I was getting my card.
Could be a self-report.
Etho does like to do self-reports.
Sure does.
It is not a self-report.
Was it a
Evil,
self-report,
where were you?
Etho?
Oh, that's
What was your story
wow.
this round?
What? Who, me?
Uh huh.
Impulse vouched for me that I was an electrical.
Yeah.
It's Etho. It's Etho.
Just want to let everybody know we are going to be doing another
wait a second.
jazzercise class in admin. You're all are welcome.
Also known as failed to swipe card.
All right.
That was weird. That was very weird.
Thank you, Scar. That helped a lot.
It kind of worries me a little bit.
Three's Company vibe.
Oh, he's still alive. All right.
No oxygen. Who are you gonna kill?
What?
Nothing.
9226. What? Oh. Joker.
What are you
Interesting.
What are you thinking about, Etho?
I'm thinking, who is it, you know? And why are they dead?
Oh!
Oh, I got it.
John Ritter, thank you. John Ritter.
I said John Ritter about 12 times. Nobody
Thank
listens.
you. He's also in Problem Child.
Ah, it's so satisfying.
Last
when
one
you
passed,
finish
to
a
be
task
honest.
right when someone gets ported.
He passed away.
Can't finish your dump. It was a ghost fart.
Hello. Oh, that's not what I say.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
I messed up.
Hey, everybody.
He's like, everybody, hello.
Joker, you
His
take over.
self-reports are making him nervous.
Hello, my friend.
Hey, everybody. Did I do it right, Ethan?
You're pretty good.
Yeah. So, where was everybody?
Are you gonna talk about a Canadian salad?
It's the best, eh? Eh?
What's in a Canadian salad?
So time's
It's
ticking.
You betcha.
Okay, so body dead in medical. I have questions
Medical.
for Impulse.
It's got
Impulse.
ham in it, but they call
Sure.
it bacon.
Sure.
Didn't you cross by this?
Nope. I was down in the bottom right. I just passed Scar, actually. So, Scar.
How'd you get in the bottom
You
right?
Cleared the oxygen though.
I did oxygen, and then I went down there.
We're just gonna say that nobody should kill
Medical?
or
Medical
vote off.
was at the start of
Okay.
the round.
Okay.
Okay.
That'd have been a long
Guy
time
help me
ago.
get through the
I have a
card
question.
swipe.
Oh, ask it.
What's up, Haka?
Is it possible to put maple syrup on salads, Etho?
Oh,
Awesome.
that sounds disgusting.
Well, I think you can.
I feel like it's
That
something
sounds
you
like something
try.
out of Elf.
Anything's
Well,
possible.
we know who Etho just voted for.
Whoa! Oh, Impulse.
I think that's a good idea.
Impulse. We
How?
didn't even talk about Impulse.
I didn't vote for
Oh,
Impulse,
I'm so confused.
but I think that's right.
Goodbye, sweet angel.
Put it on
I
fruit
don't know why you
salad.
got ejected. That's all it is. Wonderful.
That was random.
Yeah.
How's the killing going, Joker?
I'm not a killer this time. You are though, right?
Not this time. I get to do whirly gigs.
All the rest of my stuff is here, and I hate it.
Enjoy. I will see if your dead body's here in a minute.
All right, cool. Oh, God. I'm in electrical, and I'm still alive.
Dude, I was putting on a jazzercise and nobody showed up.
I've successfully.
I didn't see the memo on the bulletin board. Sorry.
It's at the beginning of every round.
Oh, it is. Oh,
Yes.
now I know.
I'm done with my task.
That was like my last task. I'm like, what? No. That didn't look
Oh,
right.
that was that sound.
Etho in my Joker TV. It's more likely than you think.
Defense Astro, would I be faking a task right next to the body?
Oh no, Etho's dead.
Maybe, but Impulse was definitely an imposter because if there were
Thank you,
two
Hitman.
imposters, we would be over right now. So just saying that
Oh, well then,
he
good
might be
job,
upset.
whoever voted him out.
Might be
Doesn't it
upset
have
that he
to
got
be
voted out,
2 and
but
2?
he
Or
yeah. Well, maybe he's not. Yeah, I can't count.
I'm
It's
done with
fine.
my task. Who's not done with their task?
I'm not.
I'm still
I
going.
just finished. I
I've
just
only got like
finished
2
my
left.
last task.
Well,
Astro and I
Miss-
found Mrs. T in navigation.
Oh, are we still
What-
talking
what
about that?
one of us found Mrs. Tango. The other was doing a task next to her body.
That's fair. Oh, that's a good point. I wonder if she died while I was doing the task.
I think she was there for
Or
a minute.
It's possible.
I don't know why either, Lizzie.
I'm gonna say it's Joker and Pearl, but
Whoa, that was out of nowhere. Astro, we were just in electrical together. What's that?
I don't know. I just have suspicions about you.
He did
Alright.
go back to check on you, Joker, to make sure that you were.
Because
Oh, he did?
because
Oh, that's sweet.
because Tango, I saw Tango and I
I've been
saw
with Scar, and he could have killed
and
me
I saw
once.
Scar, and I've seen Endless.
I was trolling you, Tango.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
This is a
I know.
scuffed round.
Jazzercise.
Could be.
This is a seriously scuffed round.
I think
Oh.
I will be holding another
I killed
jazzercise.
4 people, and then you wrote out impulse for no reason.
Whoa! Oh wow!
That round.
It was.
It was.
It was Pearl. Oh my
Why did you
gosh.
vote impulse out? Who did that?
Yeah, why'd you vote impulse
And
out?
then you voted me on the
Because
win as
I
well.
thought
You had
you
no
killed them.
evidence. Like, you had no
Should you kill
evidence
them
on
with
either of us, but you voted
was
as
impulse
That was
Yeah.
Pearl, you were the only person that I hadn't seen in
Pearl,
that round.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
impulse
you
made
were
me-
really
You were the only person that I had.
got-
You were the only person I hadn't seen, so I figured it had to be
You're
you.
lucky. I hadn't even
Wow.
killed anyone.
Yeah, I killed 4 people.
You were isolated from people though.
I am convinced that every
Yeah.
time I've gotten Jester, either Pearl or Etho get murdered and kill me like right off the bat.
Oh, I'm
Okay,
sorry.
cool. Could you let us know
Really
next time that you're Jester then?
Yeah, just
we,
announce it at the beginning of the round.
Should we
Oh,
keep
sorry, I already hit
modifying
it.
impulse? Oh,
Yeah, I hit it already, but
That'll come in handy.
do something different next round. We can.
Oh yeah, I can read
difference.
I was an engineer last round and I didn't get
I
to
did
use
the
it.
same
Oh.
exact thing I did last round. And
I could
not
shoot
kill anyone.
somebody.
Oh, the impulse.
Oh, everybody join.
Oh, it's jazzercise.
Punch, kick. Slap your cheek, Whoop, whoop,
Whoa,
whoop.
geeks are
How we feeling?
What,
We
what
feeling good?
cheek am I supposed to be slapping?
Yeah, just any cheek. Just slap.
I walked down and all I hear is Scar saying slap a cheek, slap a cheek. What is going on?
It's a jazzercise class. Why is everybody leaving?
I'm still
Why are they
here.
slapping cheeks in jazzercise. What?
Well, you know, it was just I got in the moment.
This is a moment.
Okay, I'll leave that to you, Scar. Keep slapping cheeks,
Okay,
buddy.
pro. I got one.
Yeah.
I got one thing. Here, come here.
Okay. No.
Okay. No. This is my last class. This is my last class. This is the last one I'm
You're
ever gonna
big
do.
scary. Okay.
Everybody get on either side of me.
I don't.
Oh boy.
Oh gosh.
Just get on either side.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Etho.
Hey. we should go
Hey.
fix lights.
Oh, no.
Yeah, goodbye.
Being
Have a
real
great time.
scary right now. He's frowning at me. I don't like the way he's looking at me.
Wait, how did Etho get in
Okay,
here?
Here we go.
Restless now?
On the count of 3, we're gonna do jazzercise. All right,
Oh,
both of you
gosh.
get back to the table.
How
Get
did-
back to the table. Let's go.
Yeah, but how did Etho get in here? He didn't. He wasn't here.
I'm here,
He
Scar,
wasn't?
right? I'm here. You
He
can-
came through the
You can
vent.
do it from the other side of the table. You can do it from the other side of the table, alright?
I'm John Hamm.
Dang it!
Gotcha, Pearl.
I knew it. I knew it.
Here, Pearl, get back here. You can't get through the door.
I knew it.
That jazzercise class
Did
was so
Scar just
intense
get
that it ripped
snuffed out? What
Joker in
happened there?
half. He jazzercised too much.
What happened?
Why does it say
Well, Scar
1-6?
slapped him too hard.
Why does it say 1-6?
All I heard was
Oh,
Scar
that's
like,
how
no,
many,
no, no. His voice got
tasks
cut
you've
off,
done.
and then the body
Yeah,
was reported.
Pearl
Oh.
killed Joker.
Done 1 out of
It's
6.
really mean.
Well,
Scar
killing
slapped
it
him a
then.
little bit too
Pretending he
hard
was in
his
Jurassic
jazzercise
Park and he's
class.
like, I'm Ham. We spared no expense. You know,
You're saying
and then
guy
like
killed Scar?
she just
Yeah.
ate him.
I know. I should have shot him, but I couldn't bring myself
Is
to
that
do
why
it.
my breath smells? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
It's kind of rude. I'm just saying. I don't know. Got pretty good breath. But no, Scar slapped Joker so hard that he split in half. It's very more.
That's not true. As you know, Pearl has been it many times today,
Why-
and it's very deceiving.
Why did he scream no right before the body went off?
Well, I
Because
heard him
I
saying,
felt so
"No,
bad
Pearl,
for
get back
Joker."
here."
Because
felt
I was in
terrible.
the room and he was trying to keep me in there. So I would have.
Well, see, Joker and I were enjoying some jazzercise. We're getting, we're getting
Did you work him too hard?
Pearl was mocking us from the corner. It's terrible.
Yeah, it was because you were slapping. I don't know what kind of jazzercise
so
class requires
confused.
slapping.
I
thought
couldn't
you were
do
It's
it.
run
I wanted to.
pose, and then punch, and then slap.
And
you
then
can
you
do that
cut
over and
everyone in
over.
half.
Are one
right?
of you Jester?
It
I
works
don't
your
know what's
magic.
happening right now.
It's Scar.
Scar's gonna get away with
Are
it.
there a
There's
few
no
Jester?
jester in this
Aren't you
situation.
listening to the feedback, Brody? Come on.
I'm so confused. What is happening right now?
It's that IPA. It's
Scar jazzercised too
Yeah,
hard.
it messes with your brain.
Oh my gosh.
It was very tempting to just run away from that and
Clear
never
cut.
think about it again.
Oh, what are we gonna
Well,
do
you
for
guys will know
jazzercise?
No, I skipped Scar.
And
We didn't like the jazzercise lesson.
Next time you're gonna give me the
you
toothpaste.
loved it, you know it.
There was just
No
too many
refunds.
jazzercise for it to be believable.
Scar, you're actually pretty lucky, man. I was the sheriff, and I was right on the edge of killing you. I was like, okay, this is getting out of hand.
This is getting. I wanted to kill her. I've tried to kill her so many times. I just want my revenge, and I wanted to do it as a little Jurassic Park humor, and it didn't work out.
You should have just let me leave.
You have very similar colors. You're just a little lighter than she is.
I'm wearing a clown hat. And I have a smile on my face.
Well, I mean, it's both greens. You're in the same family.
Well, I have a clown hat. I don't have scales or teeth. I have a nice, simple smile.
You're green, she's green. You're just a little bit lighter.
I love you, man. Oh, there's another dead body.
What a beautiful wedding. What a beautiful wedding, said the bridesmaids too.
So unkind. I knew I should have voted for him.
Bum 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 bum.
Hey, everybody.
What's up, Endless?
Hey, everybody.
Confidence.
I don't have anything. I just finished my task, so I thought, hey, why not hit a button?
Hey, nice work.
I too am completed with the task.
I have not finished my
Everybody
task.
else is doing on their
Mr. Tango
tasks.
died.
Wait for it.
Oh, my tasks. I just finished them.
Someone's gonna yell at
I was
me.
looking for somebody to buddy up with, but
I don't believe that all of what you guys are saying is true, considering how much of the bar we have left, and so many of you are done with your tasks.
I am.
Oh,
I probably.
I jazzercised too hard last session, so I still have a few tasks left.
Define a few.
Maybe two. That might have multiple steps.
Mm-hmm.
Astro, how are your adventures going?
I'm feeling trigger happy if anybody's got a target.
My adventures are going well. I finished my tasks. I think I annoyed Brody at some point, and
Hey, imposters,
yeah.
Ethos the sheriff.
Etho, do you want a hamburger? Don't trust the hamburger. As he giggles. I think that was a giggle.
I'm the engineer.
Okay.
You're trigger happy as the
I get
engineer?
$20 if I complete my task. Pay me to do my tasks. I'll do my
Sorry,
task.
Who's the engineer?
Ethos the engineer for sure.
It's the mayor, so.
You're the mayor?
I'm the banker from Boston.
Yeah, I'm the other role.
Oh,
sweet.
Who's voting me? Did I fart too hard? I'm sorry.
Did I fart too hard?
Oh, it's a gassy lobby today.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Oh my gosh. I need an audio clip of Pearl saying that, please.
There's a lot of people in cafeteria.
I need an audio clip of Pearl saying that, please. Oh my gosh. The downloads is what's gonna get me.
The week of quarantine is over.
What?
I saw you snap to the quick.
There's no way that you saw me do that. I just did top reactor, was running out with everybody.
You sure were.
Okay.
I believe Tango because Tango didn't kill me.
Why were you reporting Brody? I was with Brody most of that time. And
That's what I'm saying. He did the top, and then as he was leaving, he tried to do a stack kill. His body was right on the corpse when it went off.
Everybody's body was on.
And I've been
I'm
assessing
so
this whole round
confused.
anyway, so.
Oh,
Etho,
you have, yes.
Confirm.
What's that?
What's that?
Who did I tell you to sheriff before, Etho?
You would always tell people to sheriff me.
Hey, Shifty!
Always.
Who do you think it is?
I don't know, to be honest.
Whoa.
You guys are the worst.
I don't
I
understand
voted
why
for
you
him.
didn't vote for Tango there.
Thank you, Grim.
I'm done with my
I need
task, that's why. I
that so
said
that I
it
can
last
make an
round.
audio clip.
I got nothing to do.
It's because you have no.
Hey, Endless.
I gotta get these downloads done. How long does this take? Is this 100 seconds? Feels like forever.
where I can only depict it once.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We're so close!
Oh no.
Not yet. I haven't decided yet. I'm hoping this weekend I can. Oh, it's a straight line. Oh, and the other one's way up there. Oh, dang it!
That was going to be the ticket to success in terms.
Oh!
I would
think I'm a...
Oh, come on! I'm so close!
Etho's dead? No one's dead.
Nobody's dead.
I'm so close! I have the last task!
No one died.
Yeah. You can vote for me, that's fine. Like I said, I didn't kill that person that last round.
Hey, Brody, thanks.
I'm still not so
Thanks
sure.
for giving me permission.
Okay.
Ethan's
Hang out with me.
Jester.
You won't die.
I just want to put this out there. I know only the ghost can hear me. My chat's gonna give me 40 bucks if I finish my tasks, and I have one left.
Do it. Look at the bar, dude.
I know! I was on the last wire to connect, and they called it.
Has one task.
My God.
I'm gonna. It's.
Completed.
Come on, Joker.
I was so close.
Literally you, Joker.
Let's go.
I'm gonna get 40 bucks if I get this. If I get this done.
Eventually. It's Brody.
Get it on task.
I love how my chat's paying me to do tasks.
$40 a minute right now, dude. Let's go. Let's see it. I want to witness this. Do you need me to explain how to do it?
Colors go to colors, right?
Connect the blue, yellow.
I did it!
blue, white, the
It
yellow.
was me!
Hey, well done.
We won because of me, guys. You're all welcome.
Amazing.
We won because of me.
And Scar too. I'm so proud of both of you.
Well, Scar was
Scar was a
monster, so he
killer,
needs to do
so
tasks.
he didn't need
No
to.
wonder.
So it was just me.
Okay, never mind. Not proud of you.
I was trying to get you to join me.
Totally Joker. Could we take like a 2-minute break?
Ah, yes.
Good to
Yeah.
me. I like
Oh
it.
yeah,
Into
to
the
be honest, I
seats.
should probably go and do my...
Hey, hot guy. I need you to not do jazzercise or whatever you were doing.
Probably should.
I like the jazzercise.
No.
But I'll be like half an hour, it won't be very long.
Dragon Snare tipped $40.
Bye, Pearl.
Congratulations. Your task reward is
Thank God
goats.
she's gone.
Okay.
Cheeky smiley face.
All right.
Thanks, Lizzie.
I will be right back.
We'll all be right back. That's what we decided.
After these messages, we'll be right
All right,
back.
everybody. Kick,
But you haven't
lunge,
left.
kick, punch, punch, slap, slap, run, 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 punch, 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 punch. We're gonna win, champions of the night. Okay, I'm done.
Man, I'm exhausted.
Okay, I'm leaving this on so you can hear
have
the
6
instructions.
B-Dubs is 5'4". You've heard it here today.
Scar.
Okay.
Yeah. Bro. I don't know.
You're still on.
Yeah, I am. But they can't hear me. I mean, the chat can. The chat can hear me, but these guys can't. Everyone else walked away. I'm just. You know.
Tell your chat I said hi.
My wife says hi. I got 40 bucks.
Hi.
Heard?
I heard. I'm
Oh, you're
listening.
listening. Oh, she's listening.
That's why I asked who Hawkeye was.
Oh, yeah. No, that's Scar.
It's
Who-
picking me up.
Yeah. It's very, I'm telling you, it picks up everything. Uh-huh. You didn't know that it picks up that well?
I thought I had done this before, but I've never had it in my ear.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm just surprised you didn't know that. Stream Elements keeps failing your credit card. That's dumb. Doing Joker things. Nuts.
Cosplay Bob cheered X100. Tell Endless that Cosplay Bob can't hear him just cause I think it would be funny. Lol.
Let him know, Cosplay Bob. Thank you for the bits, man. Yeah, I'll tell him. His Stream Elements is failing the closed captions. It's exactly what Big Head Face said. Congrats on task. Thanks, Big Head. That's very kind of you. There's another scream coming. There it
Big
is.
Head Face tip $20. Grats on tasks.
I like how my little hat bounces. Hey, Endless.
Hey, Joker.
Cosplay Bob says that he can't hear you.
Okay. I'm adjusting things.
He says he can't hear you. I hear you fine, man.
Yeah, I know. He's told everyone apparently.
Endless, I can hear you in my heart.
Aww.
Oh, wow.
I
That's
miss
really
you,
sweet.
In fact.
Aw, I miss you guys too.
We haven't done stuff in a while. We haven't played games or anything.
I've been so busy.
Yeah, I use that excuse to people too.
No, it's
I've just been so busy.
Oh, I gotta check my points. How many?
You
how
don't
many
have to
pizza
check
points do
anything.
I have?
Get out of here.
I stopped drinking and I've
Oh, congratulations.
working so much that I just sleep in the evenings instead of staying up all night.
Are you getting the hot dog?
Oh,
Okay.
locked.
Doesn't sound
Oh,
fun,
Tango,
Endless.
you want to make some kind of changes? What do you think is needed?
Well, I don't know. I mean, was that
Brody, I'm just
that
gonna
was a
say,
crewmate win,
chicken
right?
and a biscuit
That was a task
is
win.
one of the most
Yeah.
Which is
snack
so
foods.
that means we're in the
they are,
ballpark.
but guess what? Go
Yeah.
look at how many calories are.
I
in each one of
don't
those.
care how much or calories.
I could eat.
I
an
feel like it
entire
has been even,
box
but
of
I'm
that.
willing to turn stuff on
Working
for
on it.
funsies.
It's just
There's
the
only
11% makes a
160
big difference, but I don't know,
calories
it's up to
in
you.
a box.
How many
Wait, no.
servings?
Kind of
Yeah.
funsies. Lots of funsies.
How many servings?
7?
Lower.
What is the? I've always wondered what is
Okay.
the mystic.
You're a mystic.
There's
Thank
a
you.
mystic. What is that? What is
There's
that? What
like
is that?
100 rolls.
I have a crystal ball. If that counts.
Yeah,
I wanna
I
play with
forgot to
bait.
do
That
that.
just makes you the dude from Labyrinth.
There you go.
Involves everything but bait.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
That
Let's do
sounds
that one.
fun.
Which one's that under?
I don't know. You gotta
Oh
explain
yeah.
what it means.
No,
though.
it's on 10% right now. I'll up it.
Oh, yeah, kick that up to 30 or 40.
Okay.
So bait, if I understand correctly, is your crewmate, but if you get killed, whoever kills you immediately self-reports it.
Yep.
Is that true?
Kill Tango first.
That's the way I
So,
understand it too.
So we'll all act
yeah,
like
it's a bait,
Etho.
but-
That's cool.
Can you repeat that?
Basically,
Oh
if
my
you're
God.
bait, you're a normal crewmate, but if someone kills you, they immediately self-report it.
It forces them to self-report. Right?
Oh.
It just automatically.
So they
instantly
could get
reports
caught
it.
in a weird situation where they have to talk
I like
their way out
it.
of it.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
do
yeah.
this.
So
We're one short in the lobby here. Who we short on?
roll
It's
should be
Pearl.
given to
Pearl,
Scott.
she had to go
Pearl had to
get
step
a-
Oh, this is where Pearl had to go do her thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So we can
Be
play.
back in half an
Yeah,
hour.
she said she'll be back.
Okay.
Alrighty, sounds good.
We'll leave the spot open for a
sharpen her
random to
teeth.
join.
Random.
What's the stuff she brushes her teeth?
Mayor McCheese.
I don't even know what this role.
Oh, I'm a
means.
mayor.
I mean, what? Gotta go.
What does it mean?
Gotta go.
What does this role mean?
Oh, we're not jazzercising or whatever.
We're not a hot guy.
Oh, here he comes. Here he comes.
Hey,
Oh,
are
you
you
can't
new
just
there?
all leave.
Sorry.
Fine. You guys will all get out of.
Well, can I get a refund?
Roll circles around you all.
Can I get a refund? I paid for it.
This is it's an active recovery day for me.
Oh, fine. Just
Yankee and
let your
Liz
body
with the roll.
flail in the wind.
Is there a refund
are you
for
gonna-
the jazzercise
So
class?
Are you gonna start the thing where it's like, oh my god, how dare you? Go ahead, Etho. What do you got?
What's up?
Oh, that already sounds us.
What's up?
Just having a snack over
Do you
here.
have Oreos right now?
Can anyone vouch
eating
for
pie.
Etho being near
Oh,
him?
pie.
Near that. Near
What kind of
Etho?
pie?
What kind of pie?
Okay.
I can't.
He didn't start the
I've
fire.
just been in cafeteria.
Yeah. I
Eating
bet you
pie?
were. Can
I mean, that's where
anybody
he got his pie
vouch
from, yeah.
being near Etho?
Well, I want to know what kind of pie he's
I didn't
eating.
even move that round.
Well, I saw Etho
pie
kill
priority.
someone, so there's that.
Oh, that's
Well,
why he
they
got
could've
sampled because he
sampled
wasn't
him.
moving.
They
Yeah.
I sampled him, yeah.
May I ask what the pie is?
Yeah, what kind of
What
Yeah.
are you snacking on, Etho?
It was chocolate pie. It was very good. With
Oh, perfect.
Chocolate
Oh,
pie.
oh yeah, there we go.
I would
Better
share
share
if
that
I
with the
could.
rest of us. Oh,
Even if he's guilty, he gets
And
a
I
free pass
understand
for the
the
pie.
hatred now,
Yeah,
but
I agree with
I want
I
this.
agree
Did
with
you bring
Sky.
enough for everyone?
He doesn't need to.
It's all gone. It was the last piece.
He's Canadian. He would have shared it.
I'm
He's-
glad you took one for the team and ate the last piece.
yeah.
He's Canadian. He would have shared it if he could.
He totally.
I'm
would.
fine with it. I'm not the dessert person.
He would have given everybody a.
You got
fork.
2 votes for
Yep.
not
Oh,
sharing
he
a
got
piece for
pie
everybody.
voted.
Saving a piece.
You gotta move when you play this game, or you get busted.
Right?
Yeah. Get sampled too.
I feel like I was just sampled.
I want to hear more of that voice. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear more of that weird Tango's voice. It's great.
I don't mind the sun sometimes.
I just got sampled.
Like my character here. That would be so fun.
I feel sampled.
See, now I need a recording.
Oh, look at that, Etho!
Because I'm afraid I'll just do a
pie!
crappy job.
Where was everyone?
Oh, that was
watched
Brody,
it
not
now.
Etho.
I mean, that pie is really good, Etho, right? Must be another morphling.
Wait, why do you think it was Etho?
Because I saw him walk away from the body.
Oh, I was behind you. I didn't see that
I don't
far.
have the pie excuse anymore.
No, you
I
sure
know what to
don't.
say. I was drinking water.
Oh!
Gotta wash down the pie.
Did you-
Where were you, Etho?
Did you bring enough for? Oh!
Never mind.
Oh, he had assassin.
Situation under control.
Jester, and he got assassined.
Was that the sheriff?
What? No, he was the...
That assassin is the only one who can kill, and
he
it's
just tried
always
to-
an imposter who is an assassin.
Right. So Etho's the
But
assassin.
if Etho guessed the wrong role for the wrong person, he would die.
That's true.
Yeah, I think he was taking a shot unless
He
you
tried to,
admitting your
because he knew he was
assassin evil.
cooked, so he just tried to shut me up there, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was Etho. I saw him walk away from the body.
Either that or the two
He
true
just wanted more
imposters
pie.
thought he was Jester and stabbed the Jester.
And could have been right. Because an assassin can kill a jester and get away with it.
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah. Ooh, spicy.
So we don't know if we
Spicy.
still have two imposters.
Spicy.
Yeah.
So
Well, I
spicy.
am telling you, if you believe me or not, Etho definitely walked away from the birdie body down in the
Which
leaves.
he would do as a Jester, right?
Sure.
Potentially.
Or more.
He
Something
did
more.
it before I came on screen, though. Like, I don't know, it was...
I trust Tenga. I'm with Tenga.
Was he talking though? Did you hear his voice?
No.
Do we
Could've
think
been
that the
more.
pie was a lie?
No, the cake's a lie.
That's
The
not how
piece
that works.
is-
Told
Well, the
that.
pie, it could have been him deceiving us. There really was no pie in the
That's a
first place.
great deception because it somehow it sounded delicious through his
It
microphone.
made
But I
it
heard-
very
I totally want whatever
empathetic.
he was cooking there.
Yeah, totally.
Tenga, I'm gonna hang out with you. I'm hanging out with you, Tenga, because I think it's safe.
Sounds good, jokes. I dumped my leaves.
No, don't leave me!
I heard. Look at me.
But he solved that for me.
Ellen.
All right, why did you scream? Down?
I screamed. I screamed.
Okay.
I was screaming. It was me.
Night.
Still
I
alive?
want a burger
Okay.
pie. I don't know what that means, but I guess I like burgers and I like pie. So
That would just be a meat pie, wouldn't it?
kind of animal meat pie right now. This is where Brody died. Don't
Am I
make me
right?
die here.
I'm not. I'm taking a
Hey
dump.
friends, what was that? Did Scar just drive by kill? Yeah.
No.
Scar was just talking to Astro as I walked past.
And he just
I
came in and
was
like,
absolutely
"Hey, friends."
not.
He had that
Busted.
voice. Hey, friends.
I was with Mrs. Tango. That's right. I was with Mrs. Tango. We were doing some electricity work.
He had that voice of like, hey, I'm gonna tell you a story. Stay over here with me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
No, I was innocent. I was doing some electricity work with Mrs. Tango.
That was
She can
such a-
vouch for me right now.
Hey,
Guys, I'm sorry I killed him.
hey, hot guy. I just wanted you to know that I voted for you 4 times.
You didn't need to vote for me.
No, I did 4 times because you killed me. I wanted you to make sure that you were aware that I'm not a dragon.
Okay, we'll talk about this again. Your green was nearly the same green as Pearl. They were very similar, and I mixed them up.
I'm
It wasn't
wearing
personal
a
attack.
clown
It was
hat.
more of a personal attack towards Pearl that was just messed up.
Wow,
Joker, your eyes look like they're floating off your face.
that's accurate.
It's gonna say that.
It's based on reality. This is a
Actually, it's
real.
a little sus. Are we gonna vote, or is Scar just gonna? Okay, there we go.
I was just delaying.
Oh, mayor.
Okay.
We still have a mayor,
mayor
and an engineer here, I think.
That's a corrupt mayor. I'll tell you that right now. I saw some money going to the table.
Okay, good.
You're not
And they're
paying
not doing their
attention. Joker
aerobics.
just said he was
I just said it too. Yeah.
Joker's like, I'm mayor. I'm gonna vote for you a lot, and everybody's like, Whoa, we've got a mayor.
What is a mayor?
Atlas is just sitting there listening.
That was awesome.
I tried to avenge you.
Yeah,
the game.
I
I will be
appreciate
right
that.
back.
Your venting could have actually happened when I said, "Hey, I saw Etho do this thing."
Well,
maybe
that was-
maybe I don't. Maybe then.
He did have the pie story, which
Which was true. I didn't totally.
I mean, if I had pie that sounded as delicious
Hey,
as that, I
hey
don't think I
Etho,
would
go
have
get
carried
another
it.
piece of pie. There's quotes here. I'm doing air quotes. Go get another one.
For the record, guys, it showed.
He said it was the last one.
I enjoyed our talk.
Yeah, it did.
It always does that.
It was a good talk. Well,
It does that if you do it incorrectly.
You know, good things
If
must
you do
come
it
to an
wrong,
end. It's
it
okay.
shows who
Yeah.
did it wrong.
come to an end.
I'm not sure what evil was. He's just.
I thought for sure he was either jester or an imposter because I was like, what is Evil saying right now?
Sorry. It would have been possible for him to be an imposter.
It showed him kill himself, but then you were like, he probably killed the jester. Like,
I'm not seeing much else I can do to help the imposters right now other than make another roll. That's like crazy.
Glitch.
Imposters.
Make the imposters do better.
Don't do glitch. No one understands that except Etho, and he'll just destroy us. So.
The glitch.
Yeah.
what is glitch?
All right.
Exactly.
Now that
We
I
need faster stabbies.
Yeah, just lower the cooldown on stabs.
I already did the 25 seconds. I need to do it more.
Give it 20.
No cooldown. Just straight
Lower
murder.
view distance. Lower view distance.
Lower?
That's
Oh,
dangerous.
for crewmates.
For crewmates,
I
yeah.
agree with that.
I got because Brody saw me. If he didn't see me, I would have been fine.
Okay. That's a good.
Yeah.
That's crewmate vision.
I mean, Brody did see you.
Okay.
True story.
Hi, Blue. I'm doing well, friend. How are you?
Evil.
I'm back.
You good?
Yep.
Okay. Let's roll. I'll do it with lower the crewmate vision just a hair. Imposters seem to be having a rough night.
Who did you try to
Maybe they should just get good.
Whoa.
Ouch.
I feel like that's an attack.
Too soon. Too
Prove
soon.
yourself now, Mr. Get Good.
Oh, Etho.
Oh, Etho, you're so slow.
Wait, I don't know if I am slow. I think I'm the same speed.
No, you know what it is? It's all that jazzercise. He's just put on some
I
muscle.
think so. I built up the muscles.
You built up the muscle. You're all jazzercised out.
No, you're slow. You're slow.
All you were around being
It
your.
doesn't feel
your
as bad as it
sous
used
chef.
to, though.
Ah, there it goes.
Hey, hot guy. All your jazzercise paid off on Etho.
Oh my gosh, Ether, you're massive.
Hunky muscle.
Intimidating.
Wait, that's the wrong way, Impulse. 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 Oh!
Dude, somebody just screamed from the other room over
Oh!
here.
It's evil! Evil! I saw evil!
Where's all this?
Where? Oh, jeez! Get the thing! Get the thing, somebody! What's Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
I
No!
believed in you.
It's evil! It's evil! It's evil! It's evil.
Excuse me?
No, don't even. I watched you transform because I saw Impulse run past me as the thing went off, and I go, Impulse, you're going the wrong way. Where are you going, Impulse? So I kept following, and suddenly it turned into evil. It's like, oh!
Impulse.
How
stood
dare
on
you
my-
sample me without my permission?
Impulse stood on my body for a second and then walked away. So did he transform?
I had eyes on
me?
Impulse and was talking to him. It wasn't Impulse.
Thanks.
Shut up, Etho. Nobody asked you.
That was a good attempt, though. But I like that.
Who are we voting for?
Who
All I
killed
heard
Evil.
was a scream.
Whichever
When
one
they
of
found
you
the body.
killed Brody,
Notion.
you should get voted out. That's rude.
We're doing evil? Is that who?
Poor Brody.
Mr.
Yeah.
Notion guy, yes.
Yeah, it was me screaming. I was freaking out because I saw Evil show up, take the costume off.
And if
I got
could've
confused when
found
you
I
said
would've
Notion.
killed you
I
too,
don't know why I
Joe.
didn't put
I
those
know.
two and two together being the name. I just...
I know, Evil.
Mrs. T, do you want to vote?
For Joker.
Just vote for
No,
Impulse.
no,
it's
not
fine.
me. What?
Mrs. T.
Somebody voted for you, Joker.
Who voted for me again?
Yeah, I
I'm
don't-
just out here keeping this
Living-
ship safe.
Living your best life.
Screams.
Living the dream.
Screams of death.
Oh, I got something up
Going
here.
there and getting.
Taking a dump. Do I have anything over here? I do. Navigation to my tablet. It's kind of weird that you wouldn't. Would you not be able to transfer stuff right through the ship? Why do I need to use the tablet?
7, 8, 9.
6,
2, 5.
0.
Press the button this time.
5. Boom. I pushed it.
Good job.
Thank you.
Still,
Who's doing doors?
Is that a
there?
down Etho?
That is a big dead body in the hallway.
Oh.
It's a big dead body.
So bad.
Oh.
Poor
The whole
Etho.
hallway.
He tried to run.
Still walked past him. Bottom left in the bottom left reactor.
in honor of Etho, we have to vote somebody out here because they're 6. And that's 2 double kills. So,
Well, no, we got evil. We got evil.
We got evil, yeah.
For sure. Yeah, we're good.
So there's only one left.
You just want us to vote you out, don't you?
Where was the
Mr.
body?
Jester?
Bottom left?
Yeah, bottom left.
Well, Tango did the oxygen in the bottom. I did the oxygen in the top. I saw a hot guy come through, and Mrs. Tango was there. So,
I was with Tango.
so really,
Who arrived last? I was in there. Who was the last to arrive that room?
What was Mr. Hawkeye doing?
Mr. Hot Guy was all the way in the top right.
Tango can vouch. I am currently patrolling the halls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hawkeye was patrolling the halls. Had the opportunity to stab me while I was downloading data and did not.
I was making sure Mrs. T was safe while she was downloading as the unofficial self-appointed sheriff of this ship.
I think Impulse just did a self-report.
I did not. If you vote me out, you're wrong. So Astro was the last to the O2 then.
Okay, then it's Astro.
Oh, Scar missed. Scar missed. Misfire.
Misfire.
What happened there?
Let's see.
All right.
Game then?
So then it's Astro.
No.
All right.
It's got to be Astro,
Did
right?
Scar just die? Or is that an assassin?
I'm so confused what just
trying to
happened
shoot
right now.
Scar? Me too.
Looks like there's still an engineer alive.
Very good. Okay.
There's still an
The
engineer.
assassin already blew their shot, so
you're good.
So
yeah.
I could admit that I'm an engineer and just prove to you.
That's
yeah.
Oh, nice.
brain. I like it.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. That's real good.
He might be.
Guys? Oh no!
J Jazzy Jeff. Dong.
Why'd you kill Impulse, Joker?
Uh-huh.
Where's the stinky?
Where are you, Tango? That's what I want to know.
Going to reactor.
Okay, that doesn't answer my question. Where are you?
Oh, above medbay right now.
You came down with Impulse. and then went off to the right.
I was in storage. I did gas cannon storage. I just went up through past admin, through cafeteria, across midbay.
Mrs. Tango?
Mrs. Tango was in weapons with me.
Where's the body?
Wait, you're both up in... Were you both...
Right. Yep. We've been there the whole time.
Yep. We did the troops.
Yep, we were in navigation. I left her in weapons like half a second before the meeting was called.
Yep.
So...
I don't like this.
Where were you, Joker?
I was heading from storage over to the right side of the ship, and it's in the hallway over by navigation.
Oh,
Like,
we still have a jester, right?
do we? I have no idea.
No, Jester isn't 100%, is it?
I'm gonna say that it's Tango because Impulse just Impulse just confessed that he was the engineer to Tango.
I think it's a self-report.
Oh, don't you dare! I think it's Tango.
That's the only option.
Yeah, you're right. It's the only option. It has to be you. Thank you for agreeing with me.
Oh, Astro, I have 2 quests left. I only trust you.
I'm going to electrical. I'm just letting everybody know. I have
Right
2.
here.
I have quests. I'm gonna die. Ah! What up, Swan? How you doing, friend? Oh, I don't know where any of my stuff is. Why? Why did Tango go do the...
Where was everybody? I saw Joker once.
No one's dead? Oh.
No one died.
Tango, why didn't you take
Tango
care
and
of the
Joker.
communications?
Uh-huh.
You went the direction of communications and then...
Quests are done.
No, I'm clearly not done.
Clearly. Otherwise, we'd be winning by now.
Yes, I know. It's definitely me. I haven't finished my tasks.
How do you still not have your task done?
Because it's me, man. Come on. What do you want from me?
We know that they voted for each other.
I didn't vote. Actually, I held back.
I'm gonna take a gamble here.
I saved my vote.
Who is it? Who are we
Be
voting
smart,
for?
Ashton. Be smart.
Smart thing to do is to
self-reported last round.
No,
He's still not done
no,
with
no.
The smart thing to do is to vote for Tango, because if we vote for Joker and he is the crewmate, he's not going to do his tasks.
You're not wrong.
So I say we vote for Tango.
Okay.
Oh, that's the worst logic ever.
That's the best logic. It's super sound. That was so good.
I just want to point out that I was the sheriff and I didn't assassinate anyone. I was assassinated.
Valiant effort, Tango.
Yeah.
So
I ran around that map like 3 times. I couldn't see anybody.
I knew it was you, and you convinced me, Tango.
You ran right past me,
Somebody
Tango.
down that's running the opposite direction.
Oh, man.
Only Joker, who doesn't do his tasks, is
Yeah, I
going to
know.
chase somebody down.
Just start voting Joker out of principle.
No offense, Joker, but that was the only play.
No,
we missed-
that was a great play.
Who didn't join? Sorry.
Do we want to back out and get him? Or who
Seriously.
Brody.
Because Joker doesn't do his task.
How dare you?
What do we?
Here,
Yeah,
just
let's
we'll end the round.
Okay.
What's happening
Wait,
here?
emergency meeting?
You can just vote. You can vote the imposters out, right?
For what?
So you guys vote endless out. You guys vote endless out.
Let's just get the jester out.
Just vote the Jester out, yeah.
Oh yeah. Who's Jester?
Me.
All right, Etho.
Come on. This was going to be my amazing round.
Sorry.
Oh, this was the
We're
one?
gonna win.
This was the one.
This is the one I was gonna do super good at.
You did it, Mrs. T. Great job.
I totally won! Best win ever! Flip it!
Tricked us all.
Best Joker
It was
winner.
the
Best Jester
fastest
winner.
round ever.
We're so good at this game.
That was
So who are we missing?
I was looking forward to.
Brody.
For Zirty. I don't know where he is.
Aw, thanks, Teddy. I appreciate that.
Trying to get
From a
Probably
Skids
eating
mod.
disgusting
That's very
jelly
sweet.
beans Or something.
There he is.
Hey, Brody.
Alright.
We,
Still missing one.
that round
Don't
quickly.
clog
Okay, now we're not.
Jelly.
Now we have 10.
Sounding.
Zirty, how is it?
Which one?
A good one.
Really tasty, very different than the other one I have. The other one's like overly sweet, and this is like kind of oaky, and not as sweet. So it's
An oaky afterbirth, as Michael Scott would say.
yeah.
Guys?
Oh, you get nothing.
Ah, too late.
Back or no?
She'll be back.
Said she
in-
was. Yeah, she said she'd be a half hour.
She's working on her teeth.
All right, we'll change
Very
map
bad
after this
breath.
round.
Very bad, bro.
Man, I was loaded last round too. Dang it.
Yeah, same. I was morphling and all that.
I don't know what that means.
What? What? Oh, I'm a buttonberry. I'm a buttberry. Wait, why can I use this? Hey, Hot Guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have a task in the vent.
Oh. Yeah, you have a task?
Yeah, I have to open the vent.
That, I'm sorry to say, would be suspicious.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you.
I don't think there's actually a task in event. That doesn't sound right.
Well, then I'm just gonna ignore it.
Okay.
Impulse, he says there's a task in the vent. I don't believe him.
Impulse? Nobody? Well, tell you what.
Impulse, I need confirmation that this is a real thing.
Mrs. Tango?
What are you doing?
Is there a task in the vent?
Yeah, you have to clean vents in some places.
Okay. I have one. It's highlighted for me, but I'm not a killer.
All right, well, do your task then. If it's really a task, then do it. I'm gonna watch.
Oh, I don't like this. Am
T.
I in
I'm
here?
watching.
Are you in on this with me?
There was a pizza.
Do we have a pack that you won't rat me out?
Ah!
Don't rat me out, Tango. We have a pack. We have a pack. We have a
Mrs. Tango!
Oh, we have a pack. Oh, I love packs.
What? This
Packs
is
are the best. Okay.
this is outrageous. This is well, I don't.
It's the giggle pants.
That's not okay.
What was that, Jelly?
She's still laughing.
There's nothing okay about this.
Jelly is just howling, and so I was making her laugh.
Oh, God.
I'm working on it. I'm getting somebody to get Jelly. It's fine. Don't disregard us.
You are a liar. Your pants are on fire.
It's Jelly's celebrity status getting to him.
Pants are so on fire.
Glass is very uncomfortable.
I don't even know if he can hear me in here. Can he, Evil?
Did anybody find where Joker died?
I'll tell you where I died.
Evil was
Scar was
dead for a
hanging out
while.
with
I didn't
Joker.
notice him.
Where was everybody? I was up doing the O2. Well, Impulse was there.
Tango just said. Hawkeye
And
and
then
Joker were hanging out.
Cafe, I passed Etho going to the right.
Riggedy riggedy wreck, son. Yeah, I did, huh?
I didn't do it.
I'm gonna haunt.
I was
Evil was
in.
dead for a while.
Good,
I saw
Okay.
Brody coming from
Okay.
electrical before I went in there. And I didn't
Where's
notice
my
he was
Scar
there.
fans at?
Finished the spinny wheel.
Hawkeye, when did you leave?
Is he
Joker?
streaming? He's streaming, right?
I was up
Which one's
by
that?
the medical. That's where Mrs. Tango and I were.
Okay.
It was right at the beginning. He was telling me something about
What
the
is
vent,
his
the task
biggest
event.
pet peeve
Yeah.
about Star
Which is
Wars?
unusual because he said it's a real task, so I didn't believe
That's
him
what
at
I need
first.
to know.
For the record, it's Brody.
It's not me. I was
Who
on
did
the
we
right
vote for?
side on this.
Astro, were you moving during weapons by chance?
I need to know his biggest pet peeve.
I exited out of weapons for a second when you came over. Yeah.
Endless, did you say it was me and you didn't vote for me? That's kind of funny.
Like, there's got to be something that he absolutely like.
June Weapons takes up the
Is
whole
it
thing.
is it episode 9?
Somebody's smart voted for Astro.
All right.
Hold on.
You know what the best Star Wars movie was? Episode 9. Episode 9 was like the best Star Wars movie I've ever seen.
Real quick.
It's got everything.
Well, there's an emergency. I guess we'll take care.
Episode 9, Star Wars? Oh my gosh.
I don't. People keep
It's
telling
the
me there's a
best.
bad task. I don't believe them.
Ah.
Pizza.
There's no all the original movies. The original
Didn't see
movies,
that.
they're not great. But number 9,
Okay, so
it's the
then
best.
it's Brody and Scar then. Interesting.
There is lots of pizza. You shut your mouth.
Everything taken care of here?
If anybody asks, did I just hear endless? If
Episode
anybody asks-
9. Just everything. The acting, the writing was so
It's
good.
Brody that's doing it.
This is Tango.
Brody
What?
came out of nowhere.
Well, yeah, sure, I was wrong, evidently.
Okay.
Do we want to talk about that, Brody?
You and I were.
He doesn't like the Rogue movie? I need to know.
was like, hey, I think it's endless.
Oh,
And Endless
yes,
is dead.
Grogu.
Endless was just with Mrs. T and Hot Guy in Reactor. I left and went back up.
That's
and
right.
Scorch
He
was in the
loves
hallway.
Baby Yoda.
So Mrs. T and Hot Guy got some spraying.
I was
Jelly
doing
just-
the Simon Says.
I'm dealing with a cat over
I
here.
believe him. I believe him.
I don't have time to murder when I've got an impatient cat.
Story checks out.
I was doing Simon Says.
Uh-huh.
Weren't you
Who's-
also
who-
giggling earlier?
Hot Guy or
Who's your
Mrs. T
backup
can-
after Endless?
One of you's getting voted here. You should just throw the other one under the bus.
I
here.
don't.
Was
I wouldn't
I
have
thought
that
for
because
sure.
we've
Is that
been
the word you
together
just
this whole
used,
time,
Astro?
and there's been no
don't
murder.
know.
I would have seen the murder. I would have smelled the murder, to be honest with you. And we've been
Just
dealing with
skip or-
Jelly.
I
I'm
voted for
sending
Mrs.
Mrs. T in, cat pictures right now.
I think we have to vote. It's on 6. Right?
It's 100% one of those two, so just vote them both off.
It's not.
Grogu.
We're innocent
Grogu.
cat
Then tell me
fans.
something.
Tell him the
Mrs. T was still
porgs.
in the
Oh,
thing.
yes.
She was giggling at
Yes.
the start of this
I'm
entire
totally-
thing, right?
Okay, am I not allowed to giggle?
I feel like this is
Why
discrimination
are you
against
hating
gigglers.
on me?
Oh,
Brody?
All right, see you, Lou.
You know the story about Endless, whatever. Were you in the area there at the end?
No, Endless voted for me at the start, and I was like, "Why are you voting for me?"
Split votes.
Come on.
Well,
All right, here we
everybody's
go.
suspicious
Here
of
we go.
Everybody except for Tango, apparently.
Just want to let you know that Jelly
Tango's
has left
probably
the
the one
room.
that does it.
Thanks, hot guy. That's helpful.
That's even better, Lala.
Hey, Hot Guy. You know what my least favorite character in all of Star Wars is?
Quiet around here.
Everybody's
Is
bad, man.
Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda's the worst. Oh God, I hate that thing. Those giant eyeballs, they're creepy. Baby Yoda's the worst. I mean, I would love to just cook it up and eat it. I'm sure it tastes like chicken. Maybe like rotten chicken.
Talking, I'll give you 50% off the Jazzercise tickets.
That's actually a pretty good deal.
One down, you pass it around.
Hello. Strangers passing
There's how
in the night.
good. I did. I know I did.
Astra, why didn't you kill me
I
there?
did.
Because I'm not an
But I thought I only
imposter,
got
as
2
Brody
votes.
can attest to.
Like we were in the same room together, and 2 people were dead, so I don't think it was Astro.
Not Astro.
Was anybody killed in that round?
No,
Oh. Then why are we here?
because Etho has something to say.
Why are we
Mrs. T is
here?
right, so therefore, Hot Guy is your killer.
No, I was doing the swiper. Who was with me in the swiping room?
Wasn't I just voted
Somebody
out?
was with me in the swiping room.
I mean, I was with you and somebody else, but I left that area.
Or did I
don't
get
know who
killed?
was with you.
You got voted out.
Wasn't paying
Obviously,
attention.
because I'm terrible.
Did I
at
get
that.
killed or was I voted
You
out?
got voted out, Mrs. Tango. Rightfully so, by the
I saw
way.
either him or Mrs. T kill
Yeah, but I know.
Unbelievable. Are you even a murderer?
Why are you saying?
Nope.
What a jerk!
Etho?
What even was that?
Not when it
I
comes
thought I'd have a little fun this round.
Oh, okay, a little fun. Whatever. Next time I watch you die, I'm just gonna go, oh, whoop, that's... Watch out, everybody. Just put up a
Have a good time.
wet floor sign right there.
Carry on.
7 jesters right now. What's happening?
I don't even know what's happening.
Just let me do it. I'm so happy. Because I'm doing my task, man.
I tried.
Who is Scar?
Yeah, who is Scar?
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to figure out this whole time.
Let me get all this wiring done.
I haven't done any tasks.
So,
I should probably... Maybe I should do something.
no.
Maybe? We're gonna lose because I haven't done any tasks. Ah. I did one task. And I died.
Hey,
They're so
I
confused.
would like to say something. I'd like
Brody and Hawkeye.
I'd like to
just say that I'm really mad at you because I was about to kill the jester for you.
I would like to say something.
Didn't vote for Star.
I'd like to say something here.
Mrs. Tango and I, we had a pack.
No,
She was
no,
innocent, but we had a
no.
pack.
Not okay. I had
Remind you guys.
okay, there's a task where you have to open up a vent, right? Everybody? There's a task. You open up a vent, clear it out.
Is there? I don't think that's real.
And I was like telling Hawkeye, I'm not going into the vent.
Mrs. T incorrect.
You voted for me.
Gesturing, but not a jester.
Yeah.
But I was just there.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome back, Pearl.
You'd have moved like if you'd have twitched. I was hovering over the kill button.
Every time we're switching maps.
Killed somebody right down south in front of Hawkeye, who was the other one.
All right.
Stop laughing.
Big one.
Not that funny.
New police now.
If you're lucky you didn't.
Put your warm clothes on.
That was funny. That was funny.
You know there's other maps besides the two, right?
No. It's
Oh.
just the
Yeah, we
one.
voted the ship.
What?
Sus are your keys.
They're your sus. Don't you try to
Okay.
take my line.
I said sus are your keys.
Joker.
Yeah, I don't want to do. I don't want to do it.
I'm saying it.
I'm not doing it.
You are doing it.
That's all it does. Oh, that's a weird task then. Oh, well.
Hi. Whoa. Look at that. Hey, you fixed it. Good job.
I didn't know
Pearl
what I
didn't
did.
do keys.
No, but you did it.
Pearl didn't do keys. Just saying.
Pearl didn't do keys.
Just saying.
What are you doing?
Uh-oh.
That doesn't sound good.
Whoa! Hey, whoa! Can I do vents too? No.
It was fun. It was fun.
You can spy on people. They're.
This is T.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. Are you gonna kill me?
No, but I'm ready soon. I think in the next 2 weeks to book that thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't need to stick around. I said I had.
I didn't know what you meant, Impulse.
Oh, because you were venting, so you're engineer, so you could fix the thing.
I'm calling this meeting because
Did
I
you
don't
know that
like
one of the asteroids is an ice cream cone.
Cool.
I don't
It
like
is.
that he
Well,
could
yeah,
go into the
it's an ice
vent.
cream cone.
I just wanted to say Scar's going in an event and I don't trust it.
All the trivia.
Well, I'm actually cosplaying as Geordie LaForge, and I'm keeping the lights on this ship. It's a thankless task down here in engineering. Everybody up in their palatial bridge.
I don't-
have ready
Deep
rooms
cut
sipping
you
Earl
have
Grey
there.
tea while I'm down here doing the real
Hey,
work.
Joker, why did?
I don't
what
believe that.
happened? What do you got for us?
I just don't believe Scar. We walked up to when the communications went out. He went up to it and he's all, "Oh, I don't know how I did that," and it's fixed. But then, no, something doesn't add up. I don't believe him.
Oh, did he
Branch to
accidentally fix
engineering.
it?
That's Hawkeye.
Brody, who are you voting for?
I hit skip to who that may concern.
I just don't. My gut. My gut.
I don't
Oh,
trust your
you're
gut.
taking it.
No offense.
Nah, none taken.
All due respect.
All due respect, I don't trust your gut.
Is there
All
any
of
though?
it. All of it.
Thank you for voting for me. All due respect.
I didn't vote for you.
Well, I said somebody did. It's fine.
All right.
It's on LaForge.
It's
Brody, you only
Geordie.
have 3 more. all due
John
respects
LaForge.
on your order for the
Every bit
All
of
right. Impulse. Speaking of Impulse, only 2
Hawkeye,
weeks.
Are we talking? Oh wait,
2 weeks
I was
left
talking to
until
you.
the start of the season.
Yes, yes. Oh my goodness.
I don't
I'm
like.
excited.
What do you think? What do you think their record's going to be at the end?
You know what? I am optimistic this season. I think they're gonna go. I think they're gonna get 10 wins. I mean, no, that's not hugely optimistic, but I think they can get 10.
They gave him everything he wanted, right?
They did. Yeah, yeah. So it's time that he stops playing video games and plays some football.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you guys were talking
gotta
about
go to
hockey for some reason.
Eh?
Hockey?
No,
No, no, no.
Impulse doesn't care about hockey.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like us,
Brody knows.
community.
Oh.
Cool.
I didn't see
I'll have to
you.
check that out. I have not seen that yet.
Ah, Pinky.
Oh. Well, where was everybody? I'm just gonna say that very quick. Where was everybody?
I was just arriving at electrical to fix it.
Okay.
Got Scar back out of
yeah.
the vent to talk to me, so.
Yeah, I popped out of the vent to talk to Astro. We talked a little bit about Star Trek and Orville and things of that nature.
Okay.
In the meeting room, that is.
Vented back in
Ready?
again.
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
Where were you?
I was with Impulse and kind of Joker talking about football, also known as American football, not to be confused with football.
Endless?
There's also Australian football. Australian football is fun.
Endless, where were you?
That's called rugby, isn't it?
No, well, it's similar, but it's not.
Endless, where were you?
I was over at the drill.
Have a good night, Al. Take care, buddy.
Drill on this map?
Well, it's a rocket or a drill. What do you
Apparently,
want to
it's a
call it?
drill. I've seen it.
There's a drill.
Oh, a rocket. Yeah.
Yeah, the drill. The rocket drill.
Yeah, focus on you right now, Evil.
You click
Evil,
the corners a bunch.
Where were you? Where was the crow? I need to know.
What are you trying to
What?
get at?
Evil, where were you?
What? I told you I was in medbay. I was the first person to answer.
You were?
Medbay. Yeah.
When
Yeah.
you
Well,
asked where
we
was
have
everybody, I
cut
said
half
I was
Mrs.
over in
Tango in decon.
No, you said Medbay
So-
area.
Huh?
Area. It's not the same.
I don't know. I didn't see who went down there when the lights went off, unfortunately.
It's fine.
The lights went off?
Yeah.
Are you torch?
Joker?
What?
torch?
Lights were off
You
for a
know
while.
the lights went off
Lights
unless
were
you're the
definitely
imposter.
off.
Oh, what?
Joker?
I don't know.
Oh, that's right. That's right. The lights are off. I knew that. Yeah, look, I can't see anything. Yep, still off.
Really? You
Yep,
can't see, huh?
still off.
It's very dark. How do you fix these?
I will
How do I
fix
think
the
the fixie
lights.
fixes
I
work?
got them. I got them. I got.
I know. I'm trying to make her paranoid. That's what makes it so funny. These don't make as cool a sound. Whoops. Oh, it resets it? Even if I put 2 in there? That's dumb. Found it. Vi! Thank you, friend. Pretty cold. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at this. I did all my tasks. I haven't seen anybody, but I did all my tasks. Hello? Where is everybody? I feel like I'm playing by myself now. I'll just hang out here.
No, really. I'm more of an engineer.
Okay. Yeah, well, what needs to speak?
Taking forever.
I did all my tasks.
Someone got bored and decided to kill.
To the
Pepperjack cheese thing?
To the person who killed Brody, I am not going to say a word because he was disparaging ricotta cheese.
He.
Go.
Disparaging what?
I see what you did there. So I guess Pearl's safe.
Brody was disparaging ricotta cheese.
Oh! Well,
Oh,
bye,
dear.
Scar.
Well, looks like Scar was a imposter.
Okay, then.
I can never tell what that means.
I know, me either. It means
It means
Scar was just
basically
killed
he
for being an
tried to-
engineer, yeah.
Oh, all that, I guess.
How do you know he was killed for being an engineer? It just shows that.
He could have tried to kill somebody.
You're right.
and guess they
He
won.
could be the imposter and just failed his assassination roll.
Is
I
that
suppose
how
that's
it
the thing,
works?
too.
Because
All right, so now we have to vote because there's 6 of us, right?
I'm torn.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Do I say what
No, there's 7. There's 7.
saw,
Sorry.
Mine says
or do
Joker
I
crewmate.
agree
So.
with Astro?
your sister crewmate.
Yeah.
I still voted for him.
Astro, you can have it your way.
What do we?
Burger
what do we-
King?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan of the McRib either, and that's no burger. You don't put onions on a burger. You put an onion on a McRib. And that's
Oh, I
disgusting,
see what
Tango.
you just said.
Those are pickles.
There's onions on there.
If there's pickles on there, that's super
They're
gross.
amazing, Astro. I'm sorry that your body hates them.
Oh. That was a frustrated imposter noise.
The hamburger just sits there.
Why is it floating on the lava? That's a solid hamburger.
His buns are floating.
I didn't say who it was.
I have nothing to do. I'm just gonna sit here. Either he got assassinated or he guessed someone else's role wrong. Gotcha. Well, there's no engineer now, so I guess I should help with that?
Do this though.
Let's go do this. Everybody pick a buddy. Everybody pick a buddy.
Hey, Pearl! Let's be buddies!
Okay, I'm picking multiple. No, you kind of sus to me, I'm not gonna lie. But no.
There's two people
No,
there.
no. I'm just gonna watch from afar. No, no.
Uh-huh. Yeah. What? What? Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, who went with him?
No, it was...
My gut's telling me Joker right now.
No, hold on, Pearl. Pearl, who did we see at the one over there? When we both went up there, who did we see?
I can't remember who was on my side. Who was on my side? Was it Endless and Evil?
Evil and Astro were on the right side.
Okay, Evil and Astro. So it's you,
Pearl.
Joker, and Endless right now.
I go over there and there's another evil just standing at the button. I was like, wait a second. And there's a dead impulse along the way. So and then Endless was started giggling as I was like, wait, what's going on here?
I almost don't want to vote for him for that.
I feel like it sounds like it was evil to me.
Well, I'm telling you what, right? I'm a sheriff, okay? So we can just skip this, and I can kill Endless.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, let's do that. There's only, I mean, the tasks are almost done. Or we could just vote them out.
Yeah, we'd already voted.
Yeah.
I mean, if we haven't won yet, I'm killing Joker.
Hey, what?
Okay, that's fair.
That's not.
Thing doesn't last long enough.
This is because of the lights thing, huh?
Endless, like you were following me, and I thought we were going for a double kill in lab there, and I killed someone, and apparently you left, and I got you mixed up with Evil.
Oh no!
That math checks out.
I killed Brody, and I'm sitting here like, why aren't you killing Astro right now?
Get good. Put some cheese on your burger. Noob.
Yeah, I mean,
My bad.
Joker, I saw that thing.
Tango, it was the smell of onions.
You saw what? Oh, what happened?
Was actually
When you
engineer.
slowly realized, like,
Yeah,
hey,
he's
this
so
is
someone-
I told everybody. So you guys
Yeah. And then did you hear him start to giggle?
Defense for fun impulse.
It was so confusing for a second.
Assassinated, not so much though.
The vents are super fun.
Imposter. What does that mean?
It means you killed Tango in front of everybody. I'm not doing it.
These are your
Look,
sus.
Yeah, I do need to buy my cosmetic.
I saw that movie you sent me, by the way.
You watched it?
Yeah, it was good.
What did you think?
It was good, man. They did cut out a lot of the fluff.
And the music was like a huge plus, right?
Yeah. It was good.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I gotta do another rewatch of that. Hello, Etho.
What's the water cooler?
You're not talking about Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because he said it was good.
Vote! I'm an emergency meet. I'm
I'm with
I'm
you.
gonna hit the emergency meet button. I think we should emergency meet button here.
You want to
for that?
You know what? If you can keep a secret.
Yeah.
I can't say now. Oh, he's dead. We don't even get to.
I'm glad he is dead. Whoever the imposter is, thank you. I'm just gonna do a quick round of applause.
I watched his body drop as Astro went running from it.
Nope. I was sitting there on the download up at the top.
The top of what?
At the top, like there's lights, and then it's over on the left.
Yeah, that's
So who's the killer?
fell.
Who am I voting for?
I think I'm gonna.
I wouldn't
back
worry about it.
Astro on this. I think it's evil because It took him forever to actually report that when I walked in.
I'm gonna pass on this.
No.
Wow.
Etho's been dead a lot.
Yeah, I'm passing on this
Here.
because
evil, guys.
Etho made fun of Star Wars, so I'm just gonna let it happen.
Yeah, I was going to find Etho.
Oh!
All right, good. A for effort, Astro.
Was that? Well, what year was that? Was that a failed imposter or a successful?
I reckon that was a failed imposter because
Failed
it's really,
assassin?
No one's, yeah.
No one's
'cause
given up their
one said
role
anything
yet,
about
yeah.
that.
Well, he knew he was going to get voted, and he was like, "Let
Yeah.
me try my best."
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Also, we can just
It looked like he was taking a shot at Pearl, or is that what I saw?
How would you see
Oh, no, they're
that?
both green. That's why. Okay.
Yeah.
So who's the other one?
Right? Right? It's confusing. They're both green.
No,
I
no,
need Evil to
no.
defend himself
What
because
are
it
you
took
leading
him
to,
forever
Scott?
to.
Joker, you know it's true. Because
Don't you? No, no. She doesn't. I don't have teeth.
Endless, I hear you.
I don't have teeth.
You're both green.
Why are you listening to Endless?
But I have a clown
He
hat.
usually gets it right in the first round and complains when no one listens to him.
That's true.
And Scar,
True story.
I like Star Wars. I can't speak for Pearl.
There's your first mistake.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on the Star Wars, bro?
I like the older Star Wars. I'm not a huge fan of like
Pearl's
the
the
newer
best.
movies.
Yeah,
Love you,
that.
Pearl. Have a good day. Goodbye.
I heard some Star Trek talk and Orville talk, and
There was some Star Trek.
I
in
feel
Orville talk,
like I
that's
missed
true.
out on that.
Yeah, I just started watching it. I found it to be better than I thought. I was quite pleased with it.
Yeah, the first season was a little rough, but the third season I really enjoyed.
Oh, I'm looking forward to. Yeah, I'm just on the first season. Like I might only have one more episode left. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to 2.
Yeah,
What are we discussing?
I
What are we
feel-
discussing here?
Your murder, Tango.
You're.
Get him!
Ah!
I have to go stand
Joke,
in
I
the
do need some
toilet.
privacy for a minute. I do have some private work to be done here.
Go do your thing,
I
buddy.
could never kill you because we're Star Wars friends.
Yes.
I bet that I missed all my wire.
See, now I need to know. Wait a second. He does kill me. He's killed me a number of times. Hi, Brody. Bye, Brody.
Hello. Bye. Hi. Hi.
Hi, friend.
Hey. Some
Downloading.
wires.
Joker, go away. I got to do something.
Hi, guy. You can.
Oh no!
Okay, did you go-
I have never had.
We have
and
the
I never wanna
only
get it.
win as imposters. Aww.
Emergency meeting.
Sounds on impulse.
Seriously, I was about to kill.
Oh.
Hawkeye, did you hear my stat for you?
No, what was it?
We have the only win tonight. You and I.
The only imposter.
Back to back. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Has there only been one imposter win all night?
Yes.
Yikes! All right,
Think,
we got
What am I interested?
think about that.
Only
Me
that I
and
was in
Hawkeye got that win
Who
too.
are we
That's
voting for,
like-
Evil?
You should, Blue.
It's understandable.
I'm done with
but
my
do it.
tasks.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
Did you
not done
really
with my
wake up at
quest yet,
5
though.
a.m., Cable?
I wanted to reset the
Jeez.
timer.
So I believe
Thank you,
Hawkeye is
Evil.
Jester.
Well, I don't know. Nobody's dead, and Hot Guy
Yeah.
and Joker have been talking with each other.
They have not been doing
all around.
any tasks.
Why would they do tasks?
So therefore, I'm going to vote them out.
Have you ever seen them play
Hey.
this game?
What? Don't vote me out. Are you really voting me out?
No, I'm voting for Hawkeye.
Okay,
actually.
but
Why?
Tango, are you voting me
Need
out?
to go. Maybe.
That's a yes or no question.
Maybe.
Yes, I'm
Etho
voting
told him that Star Wars.
But you won't have enough
and
votes, so.
then- And then they decided they weren't going to do anything else except complain about Etho saying Star Wars.
I'm doing my quests.
Hey.
What?
Steve, vote for Oreos.
I voted for Tango.
I always vote for
We'll
Oreos.
vote now.
Which flavor?
I voted for Tango.
Hawkeye flavored.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I'm an innocent man, just living his life.
I thought you were a sheriff. Now you're just a liar.
Oh my
Wow,
gosh.
Tango,
What is
what
wrong with all
did
the
you
dumb
do,
people?
Tango?
Wow, Tango, what did you do? How did you get that many votes?
I don't know. Oh, mayor. Oh, that's why.
Oh,
Someone
you
assassinate
mayor.
that
Oh
mayor.
my gosh.
He mayored and he still didn't even pull it off.
Don't you dare make fun of me. You're the jerky meatball.
You gonna do some tasks there? You're just going to tell me a story about
Oh, do you want to know a story?
something
Look
about
up.
your gas you had last night in bed or something. You want to tweet that maybe?
Yeah, I can. Oh, did you want to know about my gas?
Man, half your tweets are about farts.
I don't see a problem with this.
Man.
Nothing to do with food poisoning.
I'm just happy that you follow me.
Food poisoning the drive-by.
It wasn't food poisoning.
Joker's just following me now. Look at this guy.
Well, yeah, you wanted to hear a story about my farts.
I don't anymore.
Oh. Well, I didn't even get started on the fart. You don't know what the story would be. It might be a pretty good story.
Come on.
What is happening right now?
Been
Can we just know Joker?
84 years.
Oh, Pearl, who were you talking
And I can
to?
still smell the fresh paint.
Oh, I
You
just.
didn't kill Pearl.
Thank you, Des.
He's not the imposter.
He's not the imposter. 'Cause
Oh,
he's-
Joker,
Sorry,
you're the worst.
Pearl.
I'm still voting for Joker. I'm sorry.
I'm still voting for
I
Tango.
want to dump him into lava.
That's rude.
Oh, Pearl, I'm sorry.
If you dump me into
I don't know who you're
lava,
talking
there's gonna
to.
be a pretty big explosion.
At least we know he's not Jester because
Hey,
he
Mrs. T,
did the
who was
mayor
Pearl
vote, right?
talking to?
That's safe.
I don't know who Pearl was talking to. Who was Pearl talking to down there?
Well, it wasn't Tango or me.
People this match.
It wasn't Tango.
Oh.
I'm quiet because I'm doing my tasks.
I saved my vote.
Me too. And
I'm
both
murders.
Tasks.
I
That's
just-
how we
I
do
finished
it.
my tasks, by the way,
Little
guys.
murder in the morning.
I'm okay with this. Just pick one or the other. Come on.
Seriously, the ties are killing me.
Oh, that's so funny to me.
Another day, you foolish mortals.
All right, guys, can we just all do our tasks now, please? Stop messing around.
I'm done with my tasks.
Oh, I haven't done any. I haven't done any tasks? Thought I did at least a couple. You know what? I'll get to them. I don't have time for emergencies. I have tasks to do.
I got the right one.
Someone take care of that. I'm doing tasks.
Finish my last task.
Oh, see, you haven't even finished your tasks yet.
Hot guy.
Yes.
Okay, who has not done their tasks?
I'm working on
I
it.
just finished mine.
Joker is
Because this
definitely not
game's
doing
going way too long.
Exactly.
I'm working on it.
Look, there's nobody's even getting murdered.
Yeah, whoever the imposters are the worst.
They really should step up their game.
Hawkeye just sold himself out there.
Come on,
Raise
you know,
your
I do
hand
my
if you're
best when
imposter,
I'm
let's
doing,
vote 'em
you
out.
know,
Well, we got.
I do
one
my best. I
imposter out.
try.
So,
Do my best.
Brody, I'm following your lead.
Oh my gosh.
Because he's a jester.
I guess Hot Guy's gone.
Bye, hot guy.
I hope
Goodbye. Have a great time. I'll see you in the I'll see you in the lobby in a moment here.
Yeah.
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 Ah, God.
I mean, we knew this. I don't.
Well done. Well done.
I almost
Is
killed
that
him,
well
and
done?
Impulse comes out and drives by me. I almost killed Scar.
Who was the
one who believed
Impulse
it.
and Astro.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Oh,
couldn't
what
even
evil?
save my life.
Who
That was
killed
worse.
you, Pearl? Who were you
Smelled
talking
like an
to when I
impulse
ran
round,
by?
yeah. He was.
I was
Evil, you
talking to
gotta stop
Scar,
being
but
so
Scar
selfish.
didn't kill me. It was Impulse.
And every time I would.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Single person to kill. It was the worst.
You killed
Alright,
me
let's,
though. I was like a millisecond
Impulse,
off
gotta give
killing
boost
Scar
to
for
imposter
Jester,
misses
and then you killed me.
Right.
And there's only 10.
Next round. Oh.
And we're missing somebody.
Who did it?
Yeah,
Was
and we're missing
who's not
somebody.
in?
Somebody came in at the last second.
Oh, we're
Did
good.
they? Do we have 10 or 11?
We're
You're
11.
missing.
Do we have 11? Are we missing?
I clutched
you're
it.
not in
I
the
clutched
game,
it.
speak up.
It was
Who's
it,
that?
it was me and
Game,
I clutched it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, we've got
5,
11. No. Yes.
All right.
Yeah, we've got 11.
There was no keys.
All right. Someone set the timer and stop the timer. Set the timer now. Is there a timer? I don't know. Set a timer.
So,
Oh, never mind.
Okay,
We'll start the
we're
timer
all
after
here.
this.
Hey,
Okay?
guys, I just
Start the
wanna-
timer
I finished
after
my
this.
tasks, I just want to reset the.
See how fast I can do my tasks.
Why are you pressing the
Oh, we
button?
do have 11.
That's all.
Probably
Jester
because
move.
he's Jester and he wants us to get annoyed with him and vote him out
Sounds
right
good.
now.
Yeah.
He's not Jester. He's the other imposter.
Not just.
The other imposter.
The other imposter. the
You mean the third one?
So are you the other imposter, Brody?
I thought I was the other imposter.
Alright, Ethan.
I thought I was.
Pearl?
Pearl can't decide.
we're just skipping Pearl.
Oh,
Brody.
There's
No,
too
we
much
voted for
evidence on this
Brody.
table. Yeah.
Look,
The imposters did at
Living
least.
in the clouds, alright? I was hoping for
Your
longer
turn.
arms. Sometimes it takes a little while to think about. Apologies. Daydreaming again, it's fine.
Timer.
I dream.
I'm gonna do all my tasks quickly. Boom. 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 I'm just gonna leave the map up. Oh, it's over here. The comms doesn't comms get rid of? I said tasks, not gas. My gas lingers.
Jeez, that was tough.
That was.
I hate that stupid thing.
Just got comms disabled.
Ugh.
It's kind of rude. You know, like.
The worst. Shoot some asteroid.
Oh, I am speed running this. Not gonna get me this time. Not this time. Oh, whoops.
Is that
Oh.
Oh, that guy's dead.
Stop the timer.
Cleared that one.
Yeah.
Oh, you went to the other one?
On the way out of that area, Pearl and I were in. I found him in the right outside electrical.
Which one?
Guy. Hot guy
Hot
dead.
guy. All right.
I've been on the right side the whole time.
I can confirm that I saw him down there.
That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, Impulse's story checks out. Unless he killed him and then reported.
Where were you, Endless?
Joker, who'd you vote for?
I skipped.
Just cleared the left reactor.
So who
You
was
what?
the left reactor?
So fast? What?
And I saw Endless leaving left reactor as I was arriving.
I cleared left. I believe Brody got right.
Okay.
Brody and I were both on right.
We were both at right. I don't know that we both were.
I had my hand on it.
So
Ethan,
I
where
was
were you?
watching cameras and I saw Miss Tango morph. I'm pretty sure. It was either Endless or Miss Tango. I think it was Miss
I
Tango.
can't say I'm pretty sure.
Well, I don't know which
That's
way
a
the morph
big
was going.
accusation.
And as the morph happened, the morpher was also by Pearl, and Pearl really didn't do anything about it.
Oh.
Huh? I didn't see him
Well,
morph.
Do you think it was a morph in or a morph out?
I think it was a
So
morph.
I was with Impulse the
Morph
entire
up?
time, and he was the only one I saw in that whole thing. So if
Nobody
it was
was
morph, right then.
with you at the end after
I'm
that.
voting Miss Tango.
No,
lateral
I was in
morph.
tree doing my own life.
Lateral.
I didn't see him.
Lateral morphing.
End around more.
Morphication.
Wow, Mrs. Tango.
Morphication.
You can see
I
her
like that
hair
it's
after
just
she
her
falls in.
mask. Yeah, it's just her mask.
Adornments float.
But
Doing this. Boom. Okay. We're gonna get this done so quick. Boom. We're gonna die in here.
Don't kill.
Oh.
nobody got to hear my Jurassic Park monologue.
I heard it, Pearl. I heard
Okay,
the na
yay.
na 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 na.
It's gonna be stuck in my head the rest of the session.
I know. That's good stuff.
Yeah, it is.
So I went up, I passed Endless to go into O2 area because I had to do the musical tree. And when I came back out, his body was laying right at the doorway. The only person I heard in the area before that was Pearl.
Huh?
E-
Yeah, I
Eth-
was singing Jurassic Park.
Yeah, Pearl was with Tango and I at.
It is our song, sweetheart.
Bring the information
comes.
I have, and that was
You're
I
right.
heard her.
You're
I did
wrong.
not see her.
It is a beautiful song.
Thank you.
I don't think it's Etho.
She was doing upload.
Etho, where were you?
Mm-hmm. I was doing my
I
upload, or
was-
was it download? I forget which way around it is. In comms, or that middle room, and then I came out and went to fix comms. That's all.
Go ahead, Ethan. Where were you?
I was nowhere important.
Yeah.
In specimen.
Impulse, Birdie, where were you guys?
Specimen, is that the bottom right?
Yeah, he was coming up from the up into the disinfectant.
Okay, story checks out. I was in there. I saw him.
Birdie,
It's just he didn't say a word to me.
I was
So
with you,
thought that was weird.
Tango, on comms.
Oh, sorry, you're right.
Comms are off.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't believe anything Tango says from now on.
All right.
All right, voting Joker then. That's cool.
How dare you?
Oh.
I don't understand.
You did.
See,
You
that's
did
why
vote for me.
votes me out
What?
for nothing. I said Jurassic Park, and I guess you guys just didn't
Maybe it's
appreciate my
because
song.
you said Jurassic Park. Was it you, Pearl?
Evil. That was
a bad call. That was bad.
Almost done. I can count. I can count. I know how to count. I'm done! I'm done! I finished my tasks! Everybody! Hey! Everybody! I want out! Oh, let's look at this. Where is everybody? 2 there, 1 there. 2, 3 in electrical. 2 in electrical. 3 in electrical. 4, 3. One's over there. 2, 3. One's back in O2. What?
I saw Tango do it.
All right. Okay. I leave Evil in comms. He fixed it. I was off to the side. I left to go back down to bottom left as Brody arrives.
100% saw Tango do
loop
it.
back, and Brody's leaving, and there's a dead.
2 minutes, 25 seconds? Yeah!
84% saw Tango do it.
Minus 894.
Why are you?
I just saw Brody. I had to. There was no one else in the area.
All right,
Who died?
Evil.
Where?
Who did you vote for, Impulse?
I voted for Brody, but I'm still curious why he didn't kill me when I came across him above electrical just a minute ago. We were alone. He could have.
Who was? Oh, you guys all voted. Well, it doesn't really matter what I do then, does it?
Yeah, but I did hear the joy in Tango's voice that he gets when he finds somebody. So
100%.
It was a happy.
Yeah.
You're not wrong on that. Just real quick before I vote, I just want to say that I finished my tasks in a whopping 2 minutes and 25 seconds.
Joseph must be an imposter if he finishes test.
What? I can't finish my tasks? You're always complaining that I don't do it. I did it.
Jester then, or what?
Hey, good game, guys. It was a really good game. Tango, I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know why you let me do that.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, that was dumb.
Tango was so sure.
What do you mean it was dumb? It was the best lie I've ever made.
Wow.
It sure wasn't. I followed you and then went back.
Yikers.
Wow. Well done.
It was Tango, guys.
It was Tango, for sure.
Why would you do that, Tango?
Tango, I believe the saying is, Brody, just catch up to your buttons.
Oh, jeez.
I cheesed all over.
Jester is
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Why'd you kill me? Why'd you vote me out?
Yeah. Just a little bit of that beeping, I think. I don't need to know about your cheesing.
Hey, Impulse, I just noticed that the lobby is public now.
Oh, yeah. We need more changes for imposters.
Accidentally clicked it. What do we need?
Okay, that's all right.
Imposters still need more love.
Hey, I'm gonna go to the restroom. So I'm gonna take a break. Taking a break.
Good at faking your tasks.
Taking a break. 2 people are taking a break.
What's that, Scott?
You're very good at faking your tasks. I was
All right,
applying
break.
the thinker.
Quick break.
All right, quick break.
Go
I'll
to
be
the
right back.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah. Earbees.
Guard, did you know that they were supposed to have filmed Samuel L. Jackson's death scene, but there was an actual hurricane in Hawaii when they were supposed to film it, so that's why you don't actually see him getting killed.
Oh, because it was quite gruesome in the film.
What
Or the book, that is.
Yeah, in the book, yeah.
Jurassic Park trivia.
They were, it was all set to film and everything, but when they were scheduled to shoot on site, there was a hurricane in Hawaii and they didn't get to do it.
Oh,
So
wow.
it got relegated to just a leg.
Just a leg, or an
Just
arm.
a leg that falls from the ceiling.
It's his arm. In the books, you see the arm, and then she trips over the leg, and that's why she's supposed to be stumbling through the thing. And otherwise, like in the movie, you don't really understand why she's like limping afterwards. But she was supposed to have tripped over his leg.
I need to activate something, right, Tango?
I forgot it was an arm, not a leg.
What?
Yeah.
Is there something new to activate to get new stuff?
Oh, thank God you're here.
Yeah,
oh no, it's just your arm.
I had to pay $10 to unlock the new thing.
Oh, okay.
I figured I played this game 700 hours. It's time to throw some money.
Yeah. Isn't there a hot dog though?
Get higher? It does get a little higher, I think.
I don't think so.
Oh, maybe not. It's just like those pancakes are so tall.
I know. Thank you for noticing that.
I actually think he gets shorter. The pancakes don't get taller. Because look at this. I'm like at least 3 inches taller than him here.
Oh yeah.
So short, Tango.
Yeah, but you got a big head.
Yeah, I do.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying you got a big head.
Scar, here's my Disney tidbit for you. My favorite Disney movie is Atlantis, and it's underappreciated, and that's all.
Never seen it.
Evidently very underappreciated. Scar hasn't even seen it.
That's the one with the UFOs, right?
Which one?
It's with Atlantis.
What? If it has aliens in it, Asher will probably enjoy it.
There's no aliens in it. There's Atlanteans in it.
It's the same
It's
thing.
Atlantis.
Oh, is this Predator underwater?
Basically.
Okay, here's an underrated Disney movie.
Okay, Little Mermaid.
No, that's appreciated. Emperor's New Groove. The llama, very funny.
Yeah, my wife loves that movie.
Yeah.
I do like Emperor's New Groove, but
do we dare turn on Swoop?
I had not seen it. This was like 3-4 years ago. I had not seen it, so we gave me the DVD. And I'm like,
we've only had one.
I don't have any means to play this.
How about you know what?
Use something different, like portable DVD player from like 2003.
Or no, I did that one.
Yep.
That one game.
And I liked it. It wasn't the greatest quality.
Glitch is a neutral role, isn't it?
Astro.
You should watch Atlantis.
My wife loves Atlantis too.
Well, because your wife is the best in that household. No offense. All due respect. The best.
No offense, all due respect, but you suck and your wife is better. I can't argue that. That's sound logic.
I didn't say that you suck. I just said
You
that your
didn't
wife
have
is
to.
better.
You didn't have to.
Probably not. I don't usually do. I usually have people come over and just hang out and watch them.
I've only been to one.
It's the same if you talk about my household.
I
so
got to
it's
meet
okay.
John.
I don't talk about your household.
The tailgating.
Lala is better in
John's
households.
Oh yeah, I remember John.
Well, I mean, I think you're both pretty cool.
It was like I was like, am I meeting?
I don't really have a preference. You're both pretty cool.
You didn't give me your opinion on Atlantis. What's your opinion on Atlantis?
But yeah, it was fun, and I was taller than
Your wife's better.
John.
All right, well,
Ready? Is everybody back?
Mrs. Tango is not back, evidently.
She's not back. All right.
You know what my favorite Disney movie is, Scar?
Yes. What?
Wall-E. Wall-E is
That's a great one. It's a Pixar one, but you know, it's close enough.
Wow.
Oh, you know what my favorite Pixar movie is? Shrek.
Okay.
That one's so good.
That's not.
Well,
that's
Shrek is really good.
Oh.
I will kill you first.
Disney just puts out the classics.
Is that the same as saying Anastasia's my favorite Disney movie?
To be honest, I appreciate Shrek. I've actually held the Academy Award that they won for Shrek.
You did?
I appreciate their
That's
work.
cool.
They're good people over there. Good people. They get served lunch and dinner every day. It's quite a treat for them.
Yeah, Pixar is a great company.
One of the best.
Well, no, Pixar doesn't actually give their employees food. Only DreamWorks does.
Oh.
At least
Well,
when
what
I
did DreamWorks do?
They gave their employees lunch and dinner, so you don't leave the property.
That
you
is
just
a
keep
true.
working.
So, as somebody who works for a company who used to do that, we used to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And
So
I
you
also
never
used
leave
to
your
work.
desk.
Yes, I used to work 75, 80 hours. It was like, well, what are you doing for dinner? We're going downstairs. Let's go back upstairs right after.
I work for as well.
No.
Oh.
Uh,
They served us dinner every night.
Yeah, this was all three.
I want to say Sony did that too, because I worked for Sony for a bit.
Actually, Pixar gives you free cereal, many different types. There's little kitchens on all like the levels, and they're just entirely full of cereal.
That's all.
Yeah.
Hey, Etho.
Yeah.
Can you explain what the glitch does?
Kills people.
It's like a third team. Like it kills people, but it can kill imposters too. And it's just.
That sounds perfect.
That
It's just like a solo mercenary that kills everybody.
That might help.
Crewmate.
Let's do that one and just see if that helps
It'll add a lot
imposters,
of
because
confusion,
then
though.
some crewmates will die off, right?
Yeah.
So
And some imposters. I'm in.
Start.
Yeah.
It's
Let's
like
see if
half
that
an
helps.
imposter.
Tango, stop talking
yeah.
to chat. Talk to us.
That'll be fun.
Wally that's what I'm talking about.
What? Did you say
Brody.
what?
Everybody
Wall-E
target
is
Tango.
The worst Pixar movie ever.
Target Tango.
Oh my gosh, are you for real?
right.
Why do you?
Everybody kill Tango. Everybody, whoever can kill Tango, kill him.
It's the worst.
They
don't talk.
Dumb.
And
You have no soul.
story. It's some of the best.
You have no soul.
filmmaking.
I'm not doing
Bug's
cheese.
Life now.
I'm not
That's
doing
an
it.
underrated Pixar movie.
Wow,
Fantastic
okay.
movie.
Bug's Life? Really?
Bug's Life is amazing.
Tango, are you a killer or anything like that?
Tango, you're just
Something
wrong.
like that.
Can you like go and flick his ear or something?
I don't. I know what happened, and I don't even care.
On that, Brody.
Whoever killed Tango,
What?
I thank you from the bottom of
I
my
think we
heart.
could just move
Let's
on.
Just move on and let bygones be bygones.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Whoever killed him, that is. No,
Yeah.
Tango, he can suffer.
Yeah, of course.
So confused.
Yeah. I mean,
No, I'm skipping.
So.
I skipped.
I think Tango got killed in the presence of other people, and they're just like, whatever.
You don't disrespect Wally.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Wally
exactly.
is
Oh,
like.
if you disrespected Wally, get him out of here.
I feel like I disrespect Wally. I don't. Why am I getting voted?
Yeah, I know. Why'd you get one vote?
The mayor
I don't-
really wanted to skip that.
I don't understand.
Whoever the mayor was, appreciate you. It's really dark.
Hey, Impulse.
Yeah.
I know what you did.
Me? I know what you did. I was gonna say.
I'm keeping my mouth shut. I'm keeping my mouth shut.
What?
What?
So dark.
Okay. Oh.
But let's be real here. Let's be
Yeah.
real here.
I'll be real.
Let's be real.
Where?
Wally, the first 15 minutes.
There's another one right in front of me.
Doesn't talk, but you fully understand the story.
It is really good.
Am I invisible?
Yeah, you're invisible.
No,
Okay.
I see you.
Sure.
Also, what he did in email.
The lights are out again, though, right?
So I just came across a dead Mrs. Tango in on the way to upper right.
I just heard Endless talking to Mrs. T.
Well, let me expound on what Impulse saw. Impulse saw himself slicing Mrs. T in half as I was coming out of the drill.
I don't understand what expound means, so.
Put together this elaborate.
Can you expound on what
story.
expound means?
That's
please?
why I asked if
Yeah.
I was invisible, because somebody just murdered her right in front of me, but I couldn't see their color.
Did you
Hey,
turn
whoever
on
killed her,
Swooper?
just
Because
let
if you
you know
didn't turn on
she
Swooper, it was Impulse.
Does like
No,
Wally.
there's no swooper, but
I love Wally.
I
Wally's so
couldn't
good.
see who was killing her. So something's weird.
Well, didn't you add the glitcher?
Again, I just heard Endless talking.
Oh yeah, the
to
glitch is
Mrs. T.
on too. The glitch is on though. So
Any particular
Endless could
person
be a
we're voting
glitch.
for other than Pearl, or are we just voting for Pearl?
What?
I love that.
That's not good.
What? What?
I was just putting my head in the clouds.
I
and
knew you
something
weren't gonna
happened.
get Pearl though. I'm just being a silly goose.
What?
Yeah, sure you would. You'll look it.
Okay, he wasn't Jester.
Spare no expense.
Wait, who just died?
If it wasn't him, then he's right.
Wait, who just died? I wasn't paying attention. Who died?
Endless? I don't know.
No, Endless is still here. Who just got killed and voted off?
Shut it.
Oh!
Oh yes! Joker, did you vote for me that last round?
Yeah.
Were you one of the three? Come
Yeah.
on.
What do you mean, come on?
Astro, did you see anybody walk up to that? Or
You see what just happened to me? I just died.
That was the glitch though.
Oh, was
see
it?
the body?
Yeah.
Right at the bottom of the pole?
I was in specimen.
Huh.
So again,
Okay.
last round, heard Endless talking to Mrs. T.
You keep trying, Brody. It wasn't.
I'm not trying anything. I'm just saying you are the last person, and you didn't. Where did you go after that?
After what?
After I heard you talking to Mrs. T.
I was at drill with Mrs. T. We were talking about how we both had the same task, and then as I walked out with her, Impulse killed her.
So you actually saw Impulse.
Kingdom
kill her
of the
right in front
Sun.
Well, I saw her body get cut in half and only Impulse
Oh,
standing
really?
there, so yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay. And Pearl, you just said something about Joker? What did you say? Astro.
But apparently not, because I went up to fix communications and there was a dead body right there, and I thought I was walking up with
I'm so
Astro.
confused.
I saw Astro, but Astro said Astro wasn't there. That's what Astro.
I've been on the right side of the map.
I have some
So that,
information.
that must have been a morph, I guess.
What you got?
but-
What you got?
Well, I actually saw this really, really handsome and fit person walk by me, and I'm like,
I was
man, they
nowhere
look
near you,
familiar. Then I realized somebody morphed as me. Just want to throw it out there. One of you knows.
It's not very helpful. Was that a chicken? What was that?
We just don't know who it is.
One of you is a killer.
It was a true story, to be honest with you.
Etho.
1 + 2 + 1.
Who is it?
I have to go to.
My buttons are sticking. My buttons are sticking. I don't like this.
Okay.
Brody? Hello? Etho?
Yes?
What?
Oh, okay.
Hi, Brody.
I had to refresh.
What?
I had a little
Hi,
X's
Brody.
over everybody's heads.
Okay. Okay.
Hi, Brody.
Down too.
Hi, Brody. My up key keeps getting stuck. Do you know how to fix that?
Oh, come on.
Oh, it's Etho. Oh! Nope. Oh. What? Brody, didn't you kill me?
He just got sheriffed.
No, I was the sheriff.
I got glitched.
He got glitched.
But I
Oh,
killed
got
it.
glitched.
Oh, Etho glitched me? Can glitches morph?
I guess?
That, I don't know.
He
what's
had to have been
happening.
because it was Endless who killed me.
No.
Well,
No.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm telling you. It
You
was
killed
Endless.
me. Right?
I know. I killed you, and then I saw you, and I was like, "That's confusing," because I was a morph.
Brody, you
It's
killed
so
me, right?
weird.
Yes,
What
I
are the
did.
chances
Okay.
we turn on
It's so
glitch and Etho
funny.
gets
Yeah, I know. That's what I was about to say. Etho gets glitch as soon as we turn it on.
the game?
I'm not gonna help him.
No.
But the problem is he has to kill everyone. Like,
So was it
everybody
not
has to die
Impulse?
but him.
So it wasn't Impulse.
Tango,
Hi.
come here. Come here.
We're discussing
Okay.
Disney movies.
Are you got task?
My,
I have one,
Etho gets
two,
glitched.
three, four.
Yeah,
I got
that's
four.
Why did you turn on glitch?
Sorry,
so
Impulse.
far away.
Because we
Two,
had to do
I think
something.
there was 2 bodies in that area.
Oh no.
My report button came up so far away from that one.
Tango, didn't you say to turn on
I
glitch?
have not too many people
No, I
left.
said do not turn on glitch.
Well, there's obviously not 2 imposters.
I feel like I heard you
Somebody-
say.
Honestly, I think
I don't know
Etho
why
is
Impulse
good.
Both imposters
Good.
died.
Astro,
Make
I'm
Etho
sorry to say,
glitch.
but
That was
Only Etho's left, who is glitched.
We
and
was
Both
together
imposters
the
died.
entire time, right?
we've been hanging out.
Both
Having
Well,
fun.
5:30 UK here.
What are you doing, Astro?
To see the cool gang. Hey, what up, Raid? How you doing, friend?
On the right side of the map for a while.
Hi, not
Were you the one
found.
masquerading as me.
So Etho's
Would never
an
do that.
imposter, but a solo imposter?
Completely would never do
I
that.
don't believe you.
I
Why
mean,
would
I just want to say thanks to everybody
we were basically
for hanging
together
out
that entire round,
with me
so-
who
tonight.
would do that?
It was a little rough
Squidward,
starting.
I imagine.
So,
There's
um,
little
You
tentacles.
don't
Thank you.
masquerade as the sheriff. If you're gonna masquerade as anybody, you should masquerade as a T-Rex.
Well, yeah, I get blamed every time. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Etho's killing it.
That's why you should, because then
Wow,
you
his head
wouldn't
fell
have
off.
voted out the jester, because that would be dumb. Who would do that?
Oh,
No, wait. So who
How's
killed
Etho
this?
get
How
the
did he
glitch?
get
We
it?
turn on the glitch and Etho gets the
time.
glitch.
What is glitch? Can we not with that?
Thank you,
Impulse is
Turbich.
funny.
You're so good.
So the idea
so
was to help
confused.
the imposters out. The glitch would actually go around killing
What
crewmates.
does the glitch do? I have no idea what it does.
They go around
Just
and kill
kills
anybody they
people.
want. Yeah.
How is
Okay,
that
wait,
true?
so
was
we
me.
didn't have any imposters. Oh, so
Brody, is it
the
a
jester was the last one that had
Me,
to.
And I was morphed as Endless, and I killed him
So you
before
knew.
he killed
I
me.
see. Well, so I just killed Endless. That's why.
Brody,
Well, who
Morph
did?
killed
Yeah.
me, and then
Jesters
Ethan
are on
morphed
fire
to me
tonight.
and killed Brody.
Wait, the glitch can morph?
Hold on, is the glitch?
Gotta see your favorite series finally do tests.
They're on their own team. They're on their own team.
Why does that help imposters?
So we
That
have to
hurts
vote out the
imposters.
glitch to win.
Because they could kill crewmates. And there's more crewmates than imposters.
Etho, you were kind of in a rough spot there because I was
they already
Jester
voted.
and I was the torch, so I could see everything. Every time they turned the lights off, I could see everything.
Wow. Combo.
I'm glad I wasn't wrong about Impulse.
Etho
I was
just really
feeling
wanted to
pretty
be the
bad.
glitch, so we turned it on.
It was
And he
really
got
fun.
glitch.
I like the glitch.
Etho, was it you that dressed up at me and like freaked me out?
I really wish they would do others. Ooh, I got the torch.
Yes, and that was Brody.
Oh,
And the engineer.
What?
Oh, that's cool.
It's us.
I love how it says do tasks.
I'm not gonna do. You can't. Okay.
Buttonberry.
How you? Oh, Buttonberry.
Oh, no,
Buttonberry.
it's gonna be a long game.
We're all voting for a hot guy, right? Is that?
Oh, we
I've
turned
never seen that
Buttonberry on?
button before.
Who turned on Buttonberry?
Was that a very risky button
I was
to
just
hit?
curious
Hey.
what it was.
Can we talk about Hercules for a few minutes?
Can we skip?
No.
I've only seen it once.
Not while I'm here.
Anybody else want to talk bad about Wally? Because we know what happens to them.
Wally's garbage. That's what I'm
Well,
telling
Tango's gonna die.
Change your votes.
I'll say it all
how
night.
can you
I
say
will
that?
ignore anybody that
Even as a
murders Tango
joke.
right now.
Most snore
Same.
movie.
Wow.
Even as a joke, how do you say that?
Wow.
Joke.
Tango, you have no feelings.
No soul.
No, it's
Yeah.
great at the end. It's got a good message and everything. It just takes an hour and a half to get there.
Oh my god.
That's the best part at the beginning when he doesn't talk.
It's called a
He tells the
story,
through-
Tango.
Yes.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Tango just hates life.
Would you have liked it more if
Yeah.
Wally was shooting from a helicopter?
Yeah, sure.
He doesn't even like a Knight's Tale.
Insult. It's the Knight's Tale.
Hey, A Knight's Tale's great. Don't hate on The Knight's Tale right now.
I don't remember the Knight's Tale.
That's right, Brody.
Deafen everyone. There we go.
Knight's Tale was a good movie.
Oh my gosh, if you like Knight's Tale,
Right.
Oh.
Yes!
Wally Hater's dead.
Yes!
Ding dong.
Just
Wally
the-
Hater's dead. Gone and dead.
Who really loved A Knight's Tale? I think that's what like put it over the edge.
Yeah.
Knight's Tale was a good
A
movie.
Knight's Tale's amazing.
You do, Brody.
I
Actually, who
personally
doesn't
liked
enjoy
it.
A Knight's Tale?
I don't remember that
It was
movie.
amazing.
You better not hate on
I'm not
10 things I
familiar with
hate
this
about
tale.
No, I'm serious. I love that movie.
you. I know.
Skipping.
I hate the way I don't hate you right now.
I saw Tango get killed, but I didn't see who did it.
Oh, that's fine.
I just love it when there's justice to
We can all
Wally
just
Hater.
I
forget
saw them
about
run off, but I
Tango's
didn't.
death.
There was
Who's
nothing
who's in the Knight's Tale? I don't remember that movie.
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger.
It's got
Paul Bettany.
man. Paul Bettany. Yeah, thank you.
Oh wow. Okay.
And it's the dude who played Robert Baratheon in Game of Thrones.
And the
Oh, I didn't watch Game of Thrones.
in
Oh, it's got
Alan
Lockjaw.
Tudyk.
What's his name? Alan Tudyk. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Di just yelled it from the other
Tango
room.
just rage
Alan
quit?
Tudyk.
Yeah.
No.
Did he quit? Did he quit?
Who? Tango?
Tango. Yeah.
I don't know.
I swear.
Gosh darn it.
I tell you that I've never actually seen it.
No. But at least you watch it.
Or I don't.
Okay. Can I just do my thing?
Oh! Well, that was rude.
I'm right here.
Oh, you did on my screen. Oh,
Wait, who reported?
Oh,
This is why I never get tasks done. I can never be blamed for
We had a
doing a
great
task and then a
time.
meeting.
skipping along.
I should just hit the R button when I see that thing come up.
Everybody on the floor.
Yeah.
I gotta clean my keyboard
Hey, we
out.
have an engineer. We know that much.
Everybody.
Hey, everybody! I love when you
I
just
was
hit
hanging
It's
out
so
with
not
Pearl
suspicious
and-
at all.
and the third wheel impulse came along.
Sorry. I ruined their moment.
But we were together the whole time, and we came across a body in lab.
Must have been Joker.
That was,
Do you
it
have
was
like
Joker.
any more
Yeah.
information?
Well, I can clear
Yeah,
like
Joker's
two
the one
people,
that died.
including
Quite
a bit of
what's
information.
happening?
Called a lance. A nice
My button keeps getting stuck.
Yeah.
Joker died.
Best line in the movie.
Etho found him.
with Endless at the end
reported
of the round. And
Yeah.
Andrew at the beginning.
Me and Listen Evil were near each other on the left side.
Oh yeah. I remember now. Because I went to clear the left reactor, but the engineer got it before I had it.
So that leaves Astro and Hawkeye?
Not Astro. Astro was doing tasks.
I was looking for a task. I hadn't done one yet. I was working on it.
It's odd for you to be alone, Scar. Usually you like to hang out with somebody.
No, I like to keep to myself.
Scar was acting
shout into endless void about this and that.
One of those days, I guess.
I see you voted for me.
Everywhere.
You get a vote. You get a vote.
So how you all doing? Good?
Yeah, thank you.
Great.
Yeah.
Doing stuff.
I don't know what to do. What am I doing? My button keeps getting stuck. I don't have anything over here. What am I even doing?
Maybe
dogs love blueberries. My dog loves blueberries. Yeah.
Oh, hello. Ugh. Dang it. Aw, I couldn't even shoot.
Pearl's dead body at light, but I didn't see
Well, here's
anybody
my room.
leaving.
Brody and I were talking through the wall.
Did he?
Sure, did we hear anybody else over here?
No, it was just the two of us.
We can make it if we try.
Just
right.
Two of us. You're welcome.
So yeah, I was looking at cameras. I saw Endless on cameras. I'm not calling you out. I'm just saying I saw you on cameras, and I was going through
I
the
was
cameras.
probably on camera at some point.
You were in 2 different zones, actually.
Yeah, I finished my download when the lights went out, and then I went.
Sun's coming up.
And there was Pearl's body at the bottom.
Yeah, it's early for you. Very early.
I didn't see anybody on cams.
Who reported? Evil.
Astro, who you voting for?
Skipped.
Moral of the story: you don't fix lights as a jester.
We skipped already? We have no...
Oh.
We didn't have a lot of info.
We got nothing. Yeah.
Oh, we got all the info.
This
we
is the
need.
slowest round ever. Are we
Hot
taking
guy.
naps?
Hello. Hi. Yes.
Where were you?
Oh, I accidentally minimized everything on all my windows, and I was pulling them back up. Oh, who are we voting for, Pearl? Oh, she's dead.
Just throw a name out there.
There we go.
Pearl's dead.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Well, I minimized everything and decided to pull everything back up. I don't know how that happens to me, but it feels like every time I stream somehow I minimize
Sean is
everything, and I just am like blinded, and I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Windows
I hear him okay.
D.
Joker.
Let's see if I can finish
Yeah?
these water wheels finally.
Tell me, I need to know your official stance on blueberries.
I like blueberries. They're good.
I'm not convinced.
What? No,
Goodness.
Have you ever had wild blueberries?
What makes a blueberry wild? That sounds like a marketing scam right there.
No, like off a bush that's growing out in nowhere.
How else are you gonna get
Well,
blueberries?
I caught red-handed or purple-handed, as it were.
Like mechanically separated blueberries? What is this?
No, like at the
Purple-handed,
store.
Killing Etho, and even saying thank you.
They taste
as he
different.
killed him.
Wally.
What? Has nothing to do with Wally. We're talking about blueberries.
Well, it's nice of you to
accidentally
thank
called
him as
evil
yes, you
endless, and
pulled
he
the
killed me
knife out
for
of
it.
his back.
He was
You
helping
didn't
me
think
fix
you didn't
that
think I would
acrylic, so
circle.
that's why I said thank you just before you killed him.
You didn't think I'd circle back to
I
communications,
mean, I love.
did you?
Well, I'll tell him.
Endless?
Handfuls of blueberries.
Shake it. It minimizes everything.
Is he a jester?
The Star Wars movie?
No,
I don't know if there's the best one.
Actually watched
I watched.
Maybe 5. Actually, Rogue One is probably the best. That's my favorite. I think that one does a really good job.
Get bisected and flop over.
Nothing impossible.
Wow.
Feral blueberries.
Sorry.
Did somebody mayor that?
Sorry about your crime, Endless.
Wasn't me.
Uh-oh.
I love blueberries. Like I don't.
Yeah, but you're a wild snob or something, right?
No, what? No, they're good though. Like if you're just
lab blueberries, whatever the other kind is.
what has gotten in your butt? No, I like blueberries. Making fun of my.
Task.
Hi, Pearl.
Hello.
Watch
Hear
Endless
Endless.
kill him.
I had to do it, Scar. I'm sorry.
In my defense, Endless definitely killed him.
Evil high five down here.
Glitch helped imposters then.
Oh yeah, for
I'm
sure.
sorry. I had to do Astro because I thought maybe Astro was the glitch.
Yeah,
But I
no,
didn't know if we had
that's
a
good.
Don't do Astro.
Somebody's got to
Tango. Was that a Tango sigh?
Tango.
Scar's not here yet. Impulsive.
Hey Tango, how do you feel about
I'm
Wally?
not certain.
Tango's
not moving. He's not talking.
She's the wheeze.
Scar's probably mad at me because I killed him because he called me endless.
No, I quickly corrected it. No, Etho trolled me and told me to push Windows key D.
Oh.
All the nerds over here, they know their hotkeys. Let's all laugh it up.
I want to know what that does.
Oh no, the nerd jokes.
All right, Etho. Next time it's Windows L. Just really mess with him.
I don't know.
I kind of want to know what it
If
does.
he's got a password, it locks it.
Oh,
it, goes,
no.
it goes back to the unlock
That's
screen.
evil.
That is evil.
No, endless. Come on, guys.
Does somebody need to do a? Does somebody need to do a wellness check on Tango right now?
I already tried. He's not well.
just like staying muted because he knows if he
he's not
opens
having
his.
a good time. Yeah, he's
Tango
having a
is
bad
well.
time. Oh, Tango's great.
Okay, he's a Darth
He'll
Vader.
be fine. He'll be fine.
He'll probably get imposter and kill us all next round. It'll be fine.
Get him some blueberries. Just make sure they're not wild or something.
I went to
Glitch
peek
does-
on his
glitch
screen
is
before we
such
started, and he
long
left.
The cooldowns on glitch was so long.
He's lost in a blueberry fog. Oh God. Keyboard keeps. Weapons. Weapons. Ah.
Talk about my dastardly plans of domination, destroying the world.
Do you hear that, Joker? He's gonna destroy
where's
the
the
world.
tasks?
Well, not before I do.
Hello there.
Hello there. Obi-Wan. We meet again. Where's my other task? That's cackling.
Okay, Tango.
Brody.
He's excited that he lived.
His wife
What?
dies and he's laughing.
Okay, you have some serious explaining to do because
I don't have any explaining to
you
do.
came
Maybe
to
a
say
little bit,
something to me, and then after you left, Miss Tango was dead there.
Yeah, I
think
said
Tango
something to
did
you,
it?
and then I left. I went over to the lights. I have wires to do up there.
Liars.
Tango's laughing though, and I don't. And then he voted already.
What's up?
Is it for anybody that wronged you, Tango, with the Wally comments?
What?
What?
Yarp.
Narp?
Astro. Did you see anyone when we were in admin at the end there? Like,
I heard you say Brody's name, but I was headed to the left, so I didn't see anybody.
okay.
Yeah, I had left long time ago.
It's a type of nut.
Etho, if I knew you were there, why would I kill somebody?
Blue is only skin deep.
I'm mad at myself because I probably saw it on my screen and I didn't see it.
I decided to peek in on security.
probably
cams
minimized
and
it.
watched as Etho just walked up to the dead body. So
Etho walked
it's
what?
about to be reported.
Oh, right.
Tango, who'd you
So
vote
not
for?
Not a self-report then.
Tango? Who'd you vote for?
What?
Who'd you vote for?
What do you think? What do you think?
There is no Tango. There's only Zool.
Oh,
I don't understand. Are you a
Wait, why do I have a vote?
That's a lot of
Why,
votes.
why wouldn't you have a vote, Joker? Come on.
Ghostbusters?
I didn't even do anything. I think Tango voted for me.
Tango voted for me for sure.
Yeah, raspberries are delicious.
Not you though. Pew pew pew.
What? I don't understand. Oh, do I? Huh. I knew that was gonna happen. You stink of poop.
Should have known. I should have known.
Yeah, right?
Hello?
Favorite fruit is durian. Yeah, let's not go down that road. Come on.
Dead again.
Who's dead now? Evil Notion, bottom left. I don't know the names of the rooms on this place.
Bottom left. That's the name of that room.
Ted is a doornail.
Rip.
Evil Notion. Astro and I fixed comms.
Then I went into communications.
Durian?
From there.
Durian?
Yeah, you went the other way after that, so.
The nut varieties? Wait, are you serious? No, you're not. Blueberries are not
I
nuts.
was helping you with comms, and then
Are
I
they
went into
nuts?
Communications.
I thought they're berries.
I did
Oh, the
pass
blueberry.
Etho
Raspberry.
briefly at the upper left
Those aren't nuts.
by the wires up there.
Is that the second person?
On his way out?
Well, I
Or
was
way
just
in?
running past. I don't know what he was doing.
I know what a
just saw
durian
him.
is. I've heard of it.
Cameras to try to figure out if Brody was guilty or not. But I didn't see anything though.
Thanks,
Did you
Etho. I
determine
appreciate
whether
that.
Brody was guilty or not?
Did not.
So quiet.
It's the second time, Etho, you've tried to pin that on me.
This is a riveting meeting, guys.
How do you guys
Yeah, we
feel
got
about the
nothing
current
then.
Marvel slate? Kind of feeling a little marveled out these days.
I feel like
What?
They
played all
they
the
release too much. Yes.
They need to
Yeah,
rework
it's like
the
we're
Batman.
getting down into the cousin level now, and it's like,
There's Marvel fatigue for sure.
yeah, I'm starting to
then they
feel it.
start the soap opera drama stuff. You know.
Right?
They need to bring. I think they need to bring Flash back.
Who's a Flash?
No, that person has a lot of issues.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wait, we crossing
I'm
over now to
losing my
DC?
mind right now.
Everybody's
did that.
I'm
fatigued with that
losing
for the
my
last 5
mind with
years.
this conversation.
Marvel, yeah, it's
I'm losing
on the
it.
edge here.
I'm losing my mind. I can't.
Up here.
Reactor.
I just tried to do the reactor. Hi, Mrs. Tanga.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Well, you know, things are crazy.
Pearl, how you doing?
Are they?
What time is it for you, Pearl?
What?
They're crazy?
Well, things are very crazy in my house this week. It's been a busy week.
School just starting and hockey and all that?
Oh, well, school started a month ago, but yeah.
I can't say that it's crazy over here.
Aww.
So, I mean,
Why do these things sometimes
getting
flash?
a new house, but
That's so exciting.
I'm going to have an office.
What?
I know. I'm not going to be sitting in a 4x4 little square in the corner of the living room.
Aw, well then I'll be jealous because I'm in the closet.
Yeah. No. I understand
but I don't
that.
mind it really. I have light. I've got windows.
In a
and
closet?
really, our closet is so big, is bigger than any
25.
person needs.
That doesn't sound like a closet. I think our definitions are different.
It's a rampage.
Etho, this has to be you, right? Right.
That's right, guys. Should I just? Do you want to battle it out, or how do you want to do this?
Endless.
Wow.
There's no way that 5 people get killed and
That
it's
was
not
amazing.
Etho.
That's true.
You guys want to battle it out?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Cripes. All right.
Etho, what did you do?
It's Brody, right,
I
guys?
did nothing. I reported.
I'm gonna guess that it's the glitch and 2 imposters
I
left
didn't
right
kill
now.
Pearl.
someone down in Specimen.
Did he?
It's one glitch,
Yeah.
one imposter.
Endless, who
and
did you
one
kill?
Crewmate.
So that means one
I
of you
didn't
is a
kill
glitch.
anybody down this.
One of you is a glitch. One of you is an imposter, and I'm the
And you're a
innocent.
jester.
Etho, Tango, and I were all in
What is happening?
specimen, and then I left to the left.
After
This
you
is
killed
just
him.
a battle royale. Isn't
Brody,
it?
if you
Yes, I
vote
am
endless,
Ethan.
you can just kill me, right? So
Bananas are
I'm I'm not, but I feel like you're
You
Jester.
talk bad about bananas.
Oh, Christ.
Well, then I just lose if I'm Jester, right?
You know, I feel like this is a wine in front of you thing. Like, are you the Drake Private Roberts, or am I? What's happening right now?
Oh, this is awesome.
I voted Etho.
Oh, Christ. All right, you gotta shoot him. Which one of you skipped?
I voted Etho, so.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness.
Okay.
All right, I'm watching.
What up? What up, cosplay Bob? Juggernaut? What on earth is a juggernaut?
After
Juggernaut wins. Fatality.
Thank you for that. After every kill, my cooldown goes lower and lower, and I killed 5 people.
What?
And so at that end there, I had 5 seconds for a kill.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh.
Was that the glitch?
Oh, that was the Juggernaut.
There's no
Probably take
role.
off the Juggernaut.
There's no role named Juggernaut.
Tango.
You hear that? I just snapped everybody dead.
Wow.
Dude, that was seriously like Mortal Kombat right there. Like fatality. That's why I did it when I came in, because I was like,
Yeah.
that's straight Mortal Kombat. Wow.
I'm retired, everybody.
Yeah, no, that's
I'm retired.
that's a good time to retire.
Tango?
Maybe it's a modifier?
Yeah, what?
Oh, hi.
Brody Man's hacking.
Tango's having fun.
Hi, Tango.
What's happening?
It's not even on the list.
You know, I tried talking to you and then I was
Is it a
murdered for it.
modifier though? Is that
Well,
what
that's what happens when you speak.
I see executioner. I don't.
That's what happens when you speak.
And Tango, I kept good on my word for the way. By the way,
There's no
Where-
Juggernaut anywhere.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
see
the
it
problem was too many
anywhere.
Is it a
people skipped.
modifier impulse, not a roll?
No, no, no.
Thanks,
I looked at
thanks,
every
Astro.
category.
Bro,
I mean,
hack the game.
it was not without warrant apparently.
He didn't know that.
I think it must have used to be called Juggernaut, and then they changed it to glitch or something. They didn't update the end text.
That was so broken. It was.
But the glitch doesn't usually
No,
have
glitch is
the
that was
kill
definitely different than
cooldown
glitch.
thing, right? Of getting faster every time.
Yeah, no, that's
Could it
weird.
be the-
I didn't turn
could it be
anything on for
Flash?
Juggernaut. I don't see it anywhere.
No, because Flash I had. It was speedy.
Oh, that's the fast one, right?
Yeah.
Somebody has to be able to look.
Have we just managed to not get Juggernaut this entire time?
Someone
This
said
game?
Juggernaut is a type of glitch.
Oh.
Oh.
So they're
That's a
variants of
repeat
glitches.
Wow.
I guess
Okay.
so.
That's a roll.
It's
there's
broken. How
no-
do you turn that one off?
There's no option under the glitch to have those
No.
roles.
It's
That sounds
part of
pretty
it, I
epic
guess.
to me. I don't know.
This is the
I thought that was
variable.
kind of cool.
That was pretty big.
It was fun being it.
Yeah,
Tell you
I'm
what.
sure.
I got plenty of time to chat
we
with
do
Brody
werewolf.
right here
That
really
sounds
quick.
What's werewolf? What is that?
I don't know, some sort of rampage.
Scrolly
You
rolly,
can go
yeah.
on a rampage as a werewolf.
That was crazy.
Werewolf.
Well, Brody just
Yeah,
went on a
Brody.
rampage, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nuts.
I honestly only killed 3 people during that other round, so the imposters did kill 2 or 3 other people.
How about the arsonist? You have to set everybody on fire or something like that, right? You
Oh,
have
I
to
like
tag
that.
I
everybody.
love that
I
one.
thought that was
Yeah,
fun.
That
let's
sounds
do that
wonderful.
one
I
instead.
love that one. That one's
Then
fun.
they're not dead; they're just tagged. Yeah.
Yeah, you
okay.
just have to go around and pee on everybody.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, let's try that one.
I like that.
This mod's insane.
If there's one thing that Joker likes, it's peeing on everybody.
Gross.
Wait,
So gross.
What?
Wow.
He's ears us.
Not doing teas.
Let's do a task.
Oh, this is about to get very interesting, huh?
Seven M HDMI cable cheered X325 kill.
Oh, all right.
Ethan's down.
He's fast.
Oh,
I'm
Mrs.
killing.
T.
Hi, Mrs. T.
Well done, guys.
Astro can vouch for me, and then
Hey.
Tango followed me into this room where the body was.
Whoever did do the killing, they did it efficiently, and I appreciate efficiency.
It's Brody. I saw him kill him.
Well, good enough
What?
for me.
Spicy?
Ooh.
Sure, I'll vote for me too.
Reverse salt.
No, I'm voting for me
What
too.
is
That's fine.
going on?
I'm.
There could be a little reverse salt, but I'm going with it.
Target
he just targeted me for no reason, and I'm like, whatever. So I'm voting for me, and I'll get voted out. No big deal.
Oh, that's.
Wait, why do I have a vote again?
What? What is happening here?
What is? I didn't.
Brody just won, didn't he?
No, I didn't win. I'm
That
telling you,
IPA
but,
makes
like
you
that was
grumpy.
dumb.
The glove is still down there.
The IPA makes.
Why did I?
Okay, that was interesting. I hope Tango feels better though.
Yeah.
What's happening here? Ugh.
I'm looking at the map. Don't kill me. I'm looking at the map. It's bad luck to kill somebody looking at a map.
Is it?
It is now.
Whoa!
No.
Sorry, Pearl.
Wait, which is Pearl dark green or light green?
I'm dark green.
She's
Okay,
more of
all
a-
right.
many greens.
So Pearl is running around masquerading as a strong, handsome, hot guy. I just want to point that out there. When the timer's down, we all vote for it and get it done.
You saw her unmorph.
Yes, she was running.
Here's green.
She was running, and the
found
first thing I
Joker.
saw was the little hands.
Found Joker, he was right under me.
Little hands. Why
I
don't
bet
you
she
go?
wishes she could grab you with right now.
Well, that's a bummer.
All right,
Oh, it was the
everybody,
Juggernaut.
vote. Get to
The
the
keyboard
polls,
keeps
get to the
getting
polls.
stuck.
Civic
It's a scuffed friend anyway. Just get it over and done with.
Oh,
Can't do
was
the whole
Brody
thing by
really
myself.
the other imposter?
Yeah.
Oh no!
No wonder. That's
Oh,
every time I'm Jester, you guys.
Oh, that was a scuffed round. Oh,
Sorry,
poor
Pearl.
Never more.
Brody didn't even kill the first round. That was me.
Yeah.
One hot guy.
Brody
Yeah.
got voted up and
I was the Juggernaut, and Pearl comes running up and just kills me right there.
I didn't.
no hesitation.
But
Yeah.
we turned off glitch.
Pearl, in the defense of that, I was trying to kill you, and in proximity chat, I thought Scar was the one on the right, and I tried to kill Scar, and I hit Scar. I was the sheriff, and I was like chasing after you to kill you. So you were either gonna die or get voted out.
Because he didn't like that you targeted him without any reason.
I hope not.
As Scar, right?
I was, yeah.
Hey, Brody.
So
Wait.
I was chasing both Scars.
Tango, you're
around,
voting
and
for
I was
me
going
all
to
night?
Kill you because I was the sheriff.
What? Why?
But I shot Scar instead and
What?
died.
There we go.
Oh my gosh,
okay,
what
I
is
didn't notice
happening?
Yeah. They reported my body because I shot Scar instead of you. I shot the wrong hot guy.
I don't know how Juggernaut got turned on.
Now we
and I
got
can't
syrup
find a way
on
to
your
turn it off.
backs.
So
I'll hug you.
It's not showing that it's on my screen.
right.
Might be crying.
This is neutral. What is that?
Oh, I'm the giant.
I get to relax this round at least. It's too stressful be killing somebody.
Giant.
Easier us. Or do I mean don't do keys?
There's keys?
Sorry,
Oh.
I'm trying to read about this Juggernaut roll.
Play the game.
Pink, red, yellow.
Keyboard. I need to take off the keys, I think. I don't remember how to do that. Don't they just pop off?
Go to.
I think they just pop off, right? Popped off the W key.
Hey, Joker.
Hey, buddy.
It'd be way cooler if my hitchhiker wasn't giant.
Your hitchhiker is huge. Holy cow.
You're so big. You're massive with like the second one on your shoulders. Oh my gosh. So big.
but
Have you seen how big it was? That's insane.
Yeah, it's because the water spilled on it.
I got a question for Mr. Hot Guy.
Hot Guy!
What's it like wearing Brody Man's skin?
It's not a good fun thing. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Probably feels hot and sweady.
I saw Brody Man go into Specimen, but then I saw Brody Man and
I think I fixed
Admin
it.
who actually talked, which means the Brody Man and Specimen was fake, and then coming out of Specimen.
Bob, I'm not gonna do it
was
again.
Hot Guy. What do you have you say for yourself?
I just saw Hot Guy and Specimen. I have Flash also, so did you happen to see me because I'm super fast?
Super fast!
I fixed
I'd like
it.
to defend myself as I was accidentally muted. I'd like to report a crime impulse. So I was peacefully planning out my strategy for my tasks, and I got one task done. Tango comes in to the room I was in and burps, the loudest burp that I've ever heard through a microphone, and then just walked out with a very slight giggle.
Was that Mrs. Tango or Tango?
He's also
no. This was Pancake Man himself.
Oh wow.
He had one too many pancakes, and I just wanted to report that as a crime. And
Did you kill him for burping?
No, he ran, as I said, with the giggle.
Impulse, like I said, I think Hot Guy. I don't know that you saw me as Hot Guy for sure, because I just.
Well, I saw another Brody Man going into Specimen.
You probably would have got an autograph.
It could have come out the other way, but I just wanted to bring it up. It's just info at this point. We can skip.
Somebody did run by me in that tunnel very quickly and said nothing, which I felt was kind of rude.
No,
I think
said words to you. You should. Start
there was no there were no words said.
I think Tango has been voting for me because no one voted for me this time.
Accident, but I did say something to you.
I am massive.
He's zippy zip.
Wait, where am I going?
Hey, Joker.
Yeah.
Hide behind me.
I can't. Oh wait. Oh, there we go. Nobody sees me.
Why isn't this
Hello.
working? Oh, there it goes.
We gotta walk at the same time.
Everybody hide behind.
Everybody. Oh
Unless there's okay, I am the sheriff. Don't worry, I have a badge. This is a justified sheriff murder.
He just passed
wanna
through.
point
Now
that out.
you got him.
Stop talking.
Come on, Mrs. T.
Oh. I'd like to
Every
report
time.
a murder that I conducted as the sheriff of this organization. I have killed Joker. I can't say that I did it in any great epiphanies of knowledge. It was actually a random kill.
No one could see a thing because they were hiding behind me at the time.
You are very large.
So you admitted to being sheriff, and
that's deserved. That is deserved right there.
Okay, so I just came across Impulse's body.
Yes.
So proud.
Coming out of specimen room, blowing up, and I ran Astro.
I'm so
ran
proud
by
of
me
myself.
Prior to that.
You didn't even know I was the
I was
jester.
not in Specimen.
It was kind of a late night guess.
Was up by
I'll tell you
the
that.
telescope.
Okay.
I saw Pearl flick a switch over there.
You were gonna kill one of
and then
us.
I left.
I was the jester. I couldn't kill anybody.
Electrical.
You were the jester.
Yeah.
An assassin is.
I
mean,
can
Pearl.
confirm the part
Yeah.
where
Shouldn't have said anything.
And where was the
Then I
body,
left pretty
Mrs.
quick.
T?
In the before that decontamination room,
Evil,
going
do
up
you have any
on the
words?
right side.
I was over by communications. I saw use it past.
Endless, how about you?
I was in the. I was scanning the thing with the QR code on it, but I was with Hot Guy and Joker.
No.
He's innocent.
Oh, really? Okay,
Well, that's a mayor vote, that one.
that was a weird choice, but all right.
Oh, no, we didn't. Wait. Oh.
Oh, I'm tiny.
Really
and my
sunk
ghost
down in my chair.
was messed up.
It'd be better if your ghost was large. It's so funny.
Hot Guy, did you have a good sheriff kill there? I missed it.
It was a random
he
kill. Endless and Joker
And it
were
worked?
all bunched up, and I just randomly killed one.
This match has been going on for an hour and a half. I forgot. Endless was the murder, right? He's the imposter.
No, I wasn't.
What?
I was the
Was that when
jester.
You killed me.
Yes. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I don't know why you voted me out there, but
Yeah.
job, I guess.
I guess.
Musk sticks.
Poor Tango got killed very early as the arsonist.
As usual. No.
Well, you told Evil and I that we were not efficient last time.
You were very efficient this time, yes.
Tango.
I walked up
Or
to
Tango.
I walked up to Tango and I went,
For Wally.
and I killed him.
Well done.
That was very good, very good.
Well done.
That's a good voice.
That was great.
That was super good. I don't know how he did that on the fly.
I was prepped.
I'm again proud of you.
It didn't have that juggernaut roll that time, so I don't know what's up with that.
All over you. It's gonna be so sticky.
What? You two calm down.
That escalated real quickly.
I feel uncomfortable now. I feel like I need an adult.
Oh, this got awkward super quick.
I need an adult.
You're sus.
This is the biggest hot guy I've ever seen.
What happened to the six-pack? Looks like he had a few six-packs.
He's got a 12-pack now.
Hidden behind the keg.
Hold on.
I am enormous. Bow before me, Joker.
No.
I didn't go that way.
Sound like.
It's on it. It's good. Whoa, 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 what was that body? There's a body. Where's the body? I don't.
Hey.
I might
He just blended in.
Maybe I had my
couldn't
sample.
find it.
That's probably what happened. I think
Found
when I was
Evil
moving
Notion's
knobs-
body? Just to the right of
Got an ominous
electrical?
color to him. I can confirm that Impulse found
Someone
Evil
engineer
Notion's
that?
body.
That was really quick.
Impulse and I were headed to the left one, and then you came out of there, Pro. I figured you got it.
Huh?
I also found
No, I
a
didn't get
body.
it in time. It was done before.
You found a body as well?
Astro
Where's that?
and admin.
Okay. That's a lot of money.
Impulse, myself, and Pearl were all in the upper left.
Impulse isn't saying anything.
Trying to get to the.
Impulse doesn't say anything about me being right there.
Okay.
Good talk.
So who did it?
Why is he not saying anything?
Sweet, Skip.
Why is he not saying
I
anything?
saw Brody come up from admin.
Oh, are you eating more chocolate?
You
pie?
said you ate the last piece.
Are you on round 2 of chocolate pie?
Look, I've been dead a lot. I'm comforted.
You haven't been dead nearly as much as me.
You said it was the last piece.
He said he ate. He's got a whole pie he's hiding from us.
Cherries. It's cherries.
Oh, how many pies you got in your house?
Please murder him. The
Yummy.
people who have murder tools.
He's got like a scheduled delivery that happens every
Right.
5 hours. New
It's
pie
like-
comes.
Pie.com and every day.
Is it like crumble delivery?
Deliveries.
Oh,
Something
man,
doesn't
those
feel
guys
right.
Have the life.
Just do you so fast.
I know, I love
They
it.
can see my name, huh?
What are you doing back there, Joker?
Don't worry about it.
Hiding behind the rock?
Don't
What's
worry.
happening?
I wasn't sure if you could see my name or not.
Yeah, I could see your name.
Oh.
Hey, but it's Joker.
Ah!
Stab him.
Why? I thought we were friends.
Switch was flicked. Friends, that's silly.
Tango, we're friends.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Why?
Oh, here it comes. Go ahead, get it over with.
I would never do that to my friend.
Right. Never.
Never. I won't do that to you. You're my friend.
You want to report this or?
Uh,
Oh, run away! It's not me, Pearl.
This looks
Why are you voting that? Why is all those people staring at the body going, should we vote that?
I'm honestly just gonna walk away. I was just gonna straight up walk away.
yeah.
I was gonna report it. Ethan was gonna accuse me while eating chocolate pie, which just feels like a double
No, we're
slap.
not all eating chocolate pie.
Scar's just standing there. This looks bad. This looks really bad.
did one of you kill and then not know whether or not to report it? What was going
No,
on?
I just tripped over it. Actually, I stepped on it, being that I
No,
am
we're talking
the,
about different things, I think.
Giant hot guy.
Joker called me over and he said, "Watch this," and then he stabbed him, and I was like, and I
Wait,
started to run away, and then Pearl
what?
showed up.
You did not. Are you voting for me again, man?
I've been told it's Pearl by my chat. They believe it to be Pearl.
You always think it's Pearl.
I'm sorry,
You
Pearl.
can't cheese from your chat.
We found Astro.
I'm not allowed to read the chat?
No.
No.
Well, your chat shouldn't be telling you. Mod should be banning there.
No, I think they just sensed it because she was in
They
the room
sensed it.
and accusing.
Oh, got it.
Because I just walked up on you two standing over a body. Yeah.
I
That's
think
how
Pearl's
it
streaming.
works in
I
America.
have to be
Which
careful
two were
though.
standing over a body?
Joker.
I know.
Yeah, see,
Scar
Pearl's
was
on
gutted.
stream. They didn't know. I'm sticking
Whoever
up
the
for
corpse
over
is.
here.
Tango, are you
They just need to put the sauce.
really throwing it all on me? We walked up at the same
Just the
time.
murdering part.
The murdering part?
I didn't see anything, and we really got to vote here.
No idea.
Yeah. Vote.
I
Oh,
I
jeez.
only saw Hot Guy, but I don't know. There clearly were more
votes
than.
in? There we go. Good
Oh, Tango! Why would you do that?
Are you a jester?
Because you murdered somebody.
Jester.
No, I
Jester.
didn't.
This is a jester.
Jester. Dang
It's
it.
jester. Yep.
Every time close to.
Thanks,
winning
Tango.
imposter, you
You're the
guys
best.
Jester.
You're my friend. Thanks, buddy.
Oh, you're good. Hey, I lost my mouse cursor, and I was gonna call it a night anyway. So you guys have 10 anyway.
Sure. Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah,
this was gonna be
it's-
our last game.
Yeah, it's
my
weird.
last
I actually have no mouse cursor, so I don't know what it is. So
Oh, that's weird.
I will
All right.
see you guys later.
All right.
Oh.
Sorry.
My
We'll do,
smug face.
I'm down for just one more.
Yep.
Hi,
Bro. Good.
Okay. Bye,
Yeah.
Brody.
Okay.
Bye, Brody.
Bye,
Good luck
Brody.
with your mouse.
He already left already. I think. No, I didn't.
Really?
Wait, we only have 10.
He's gonna Thanos snap us.
Oh.
Wait,
Somebody else?
who's not here?
Mrs. T.
Now we have 9.
Mrs. T.
Mrs. T's not here. She had to come down and hat.
Brody,
What
was
hat?
asking me not to kill him, but then he started putting
just-
sauce on me, so I had to kill him.
You were
Hat did
gonna
you get,
win
Tango?
that too.
Hey, Tanko.
Oh,
Tan-
so rad.
Tanko. Hey, Tanko.
Tango had a.
Tanko?
Yeah, Tanko. Hey, thanks for the mayor vote, man. Appreciate that.
Great.
Wait, Impulse,
Gee,
were you
Joker's
engineer
following
last
me
round?
around doing nothing. Same thing he
Was that
does
what?
every round. He just
Were you
happens to be
engineer last
Jester
round?
this time.
No, I was sheriff. I was gonna shoot you.
That is a.
Oh,
You
okay.
never know what I'm gonna do next.
I had the whole guessy thing, and I was gonna pick engineer, and I debated not to.
Is there a point to the engineer?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
No.
can.
No.
Nah,
Here's
engineer's
what
dumb.
I do anyway.
It's the
And you
worst role.
can
It's great
Don't listen
for
to
letting
I never
people
thought
know
about
what your
using
role
defense as
is.
a spy.
you use the
Yeah,
vents and you
that's
just
good.
spy on people. It's amazing.
It's good for being assassinated, yeah.
But it is
That's
good
true.
for
So make after you do the vent, you're done. All right, let's go. Last game.
Alright, I'm gonna be
Easy
imposter
as
here, and I'm gonna stab someone right away.
It's gonna be me.
Cowboy hat.
He's gonna kill me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Not a
I got
single
hair in my mouth.
roll.
Yeah.
Not a single one.
Eat this one.
I'm not supposed to hate.
Someone stack kill, please.
Very angry at that. Please.
That cooldown's not.
I'm
in
on
a
the
way
stack.
that we
Come on,
can
make it
stack.
happen.
Cooldown's a thing.
Don't leave. Ah. Oh, you make me so happy, whoever you are.
Double.
Oh, a double stack kill?
Double stack.
No
Oh
way.
my gosh.
Is Pearl's name? Is Pearl's name Black
Did
for
we even
everybody?
see who
else?
that
I got out of
was?
there.
What was that?
It was Joker. I saw him do it.
Joker's dead. Wait, what?
Ooh, who
No,
killed
maybe They
Joker?
killed each other. Hot guy and Joker at the same time. They killed each other on the stack.
Okay, it's obviously Impulse and Pearl.
Game is glitchy.
Obviously, that's Impulse and Pearl.
Well, it was me and Pearl are the killers.
I don't know what that
Scar.
You should know
Was
Tango.
everyone on the
What did you
stack
do?
except me?
I was there.
I was
there.
I
A lot of
died
us
because
up there, I have
Astro
no idea.
sheriffed me, I guess.
It's a good bet.
Okay.
Oh.
That's big.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
It was so like
No, he's asking.
Oh
he's
no,
Jester.
he's just.
Always Pearl.
No, that's not the last game.
I
It was.
voted. I didn't even think.
No.
And I was fine
Glad
with the mayor.
voted
Oh,
Jester.
no. Okay. Whew.
Okay.
Close.
Oh my gosh. Okay. That
tried.
was close.
Try.
Wowzers.
well, Scar, we got time to talk if you want. We're both dead.
Well, you know, I really wanted to
right.
try out the mayor for the first
Everybody,
time.
go do what you need to do.
Gotta go to the boiler room first.
Mayor's pretty nice. You just get to,
Oh, is
but you
that
have to like abstain your votes every time so that you can build them up and then you can just unload all of them.
Oh, really?
Did.
So if
Yeah.
you don't vote a couple rounds, you build votes.
Well, there's two options. There's skip and abstain. If you do skip, you don't save your vote. But if you do abstain, you save your vote for next time.
Oh, do you start out by default with more votes than just
Uh,
a single vote?
I think you have maybe 2 votes or 1, I think. So you have to, like, you literally have to do abstain every time to build up the votes so that you have a boatload of them. And it'll tell you how many votes you have.
Oh, did I finish it?
I knew he was doing that. I was like,
Oh.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Has anyone else noticed the bug where your map stays up when they go to voting? That's like a new thing.
Only imposters that
I feel like it's happened, but then again, I can't
Or you
remember.
can bring him up of wire. Oh,
So
What's up, Ethan?
Hello.
I was just reminded of my favorite scene from Jurassic Park where he's chasing the children through the vents.
We're not going to win this game, Bob.
It's a fun scene.
It's not going to happen.
Why are you saying I'm venting exactly?
Because I saw you.
I didn't see me. I didn't see you that round.
What an excellent singer.
You care to clarify, Ethan?
I can't explain how I
definitely
saw you, but
not
I
the
definitely
engineer.
saw you.
You can't explain how. Why not?
Saw her. When you say saw her what?
Venting.
Venting? She's
I'm
the
not
engineer.
venting.
She told me she's the engineer.
I am engineer.
Hey,
Like Tango was trying to stand up for me there, but I'm not
Assassins, you know what to
venting.
do.
Unless
Did I get the hint that there's like a morphling or something?
Yeah, I was the morphling. I got wiped out immediately.
I'm engineer.
I'm engineer.
Confusing around. Wait.
I'll engineer.
No!
Get him!
Oh, that was close.
Get him. That's your whole
I'm hiding.
plan.
That's all I'm doing.
Get him.
I got a raptor after me.
Scar,
Lives another day.
you got to message me after you finish the Orville. I want to hear your thoughts on the season 3 finale.
Oh, it'll be a little while. I'm just like finishing season 1.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I just started watching Strange New Worlds, the Star Trek.
Oh, somebody told me about that. That was good.
Yeah, I just started watching
Then I
it.
gotta do Paramount Plus. That's like.
Yeah. It's actually really good. I'm impressed. I was wondering how they were gonna do it. It's cool.
Yeah, I know. I've heard that that's good. Did you see the new Game of Thrones episode? Or
I
whatever it is?
never watched Game of Thrones.
You
I know.
It's the new one's good. It's good. It's not as like it doesn't draw me in like the original, but it still seems like it'll be good.
Well,
I like the guy,
Tango just
Matt
gut
something.
Endless right in front of
Remember
you.
his name?
Well, I saw Pearl
think.
and Evil there as well.
It was the actor. He was a Doctor Who character.
It's not.
Or he was
Astro.
Doctor Who.
From the.
It's not Mrs. Tango.
The British
I don't
people.
think
Yeah,
Tango
yeah.
He did it.
says.
The crown. The queen.
Been following that dude around all night. He's looking suspect. He keeps going in rooms and coming out doing nothing.
Matt Smith. That's the guy. I like him.
My bets are on Astro right now.
Voting Pearl.
Nope.
Not
I'm
Astro.
voting for Tango.
Thanks, K-Star.
Tango's
Mermaids. My wife.
Pearl, guys. Change the ways.
Okay, it was a good round.
There we go.
You could have
There
at least
we
let it go a
go.
bit longer. Come on, I got short arms.
There we go.
Let me reach a
I
bit
knew
more.
it was Pearl. I was trying to.
Look at that. See? All that's left of the arms and the head.
I was trying to catch it.
That wasn't even fair.
Victory.
Wait, what was?
I just wanted to
what was-
burn
what
people,
was Tango?
and you wouldn't.
Tango lost that round.
Nobody saw me Sheriff Joker. I saw Joker kill Scar.
I didn't do
and he
anything.
He walked away, and I'm like, nope, Joker, I see you.
Guess what, Astro?
Shot you.
I didn't do anything.
Well, Pearl must have.
Pearl killed, and again, I get tagged for it. This is twice now that Pearl and I are both the imposters, and it's the second time that I've been tagged with a kill that she did.
Was I wrong?
Yeah, I get tagged by everyone else all the time. Just payback. It's fine.
You ran away from the body, and I shot you. And
How'd you see me?
Dude, it happened so fast. I didn't even see a body yet.
Oh, sneaky, sneaky.
I was waiting for the stat kill, and you were the first one that jetted away from it, and you died.
Yeah, I just wow. Yeah, I didn't. That could have been random because I didn't even do anything.
Well,
I
you
don't
look suspicious.
All right.
Oh man.
I enjoyed every moment of that, guys. Thanks.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was
You guys
fun.
are amazing.
Thank you all.
Y'all are.
It was super
Wally's a
fun.
horrible, horrible movie.
And then he signs out.
We're all just ending on a positive note.
Aw, look at that. He
Just
said
had to
that and he
ruin it.
left.
Mr. Make him watch it again, please.
I will. I will.
Sure he's not
We're gonna have
Tango.
family movie night tomorrow.
No, he's just
Tango,
gonna be
he's
stubborn
not-
about it though.
He's not streaming right now. So when you're finished, what I'm gonna need you to do is go to the freezer, get all of the ice, not a little bit, all of the ice, and make sure that it is spread all across his side of the bed.
Okay. I'll get on that. Oh, but actually, we're gonna watch Emperor's New Groove tomorrow. That's gonna be our family movie tomorrow.
Oh,
'cause
that's good.
the husband and the kids have never seen it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, start Wally. That'll be
Yeah.
the best troll ever.
And then you can switch it after he gets upset.
Well,
Okay.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you all so much.
See you,
It was
friends.
super fun.
Everybody.
It was fun.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Catch you next time.
Bye.
Everybody, thanks for hanging out. I will see everybody on Monday. Yeah, Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Go watch Wally. And if you haven't slept yet, go sleep. And if you woke up early, go take a nap. Okay. Bye, friends.